toilet de bia ene mema wokoto so na be ma sesuni mo toilet kroka say kroka kaka nyina toilet ene afan ya wo hoyi e ma ne mema nyina ne toilet ba koso me kutu ya no so abekoto me nchen ade nchen na yesa eta me ne ko sa toilet kono
de je say me ko toilet so so afo so de me e ba sa me so me nya dai o so me so tranchen na me so me ne na mo ko to nje ono nu afusi ade ma ba toilet so na me so me nya dai me ba so toilet se ba ko be mi nyina mi ningum ho ntimi ni mu za okoko to so ba no esinchen so ko te se abrim pia so ani
na se eduru bebe e me ma no mo hyeda e na mo hu se ma na ekwa na mo koso bi ana
dabi ebu ha o enza to tele se to de bia kef du bu kef na oba ni so na to so to te dew ntimi ni ngu ho na o se de okoko to bie
obi a toilet de wo de de na wa de koso na se toilet na dew
toilet de me ko akoni e a o ya kef toilet de ye si bia ye bu de kef ni atare nchen sei ndu bu kef na oba ni siswe
na se mo kre ma na ha bo
e ma na ha ye what is your toilet so si ye ba ko pe e fa ni nkonkon ne o ba ko no oba si so no mema si so what is ndi toilet de enwum nkwa de enyina enwum nya ni abom kom se besie aba na ntima besi bia ma enwum man ni sa
Unity Radio, me love to the max, yeah.
Gun of way, yadin some panam and kabomuye. Anunti, ubetie Unity Radio, ayan kabomukwa. Ane, ya kaya ya mwa, se pimpim de he. Ase tresen, mumu sundaya, eshenitirim, mumu tirimu asem, Unity Radio nkwani yenim. Unity Radio, ya jibe biya boso.
Empanifo kan wo sa aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu ya ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba beye otope
I mamboje bantan anytime ya kodon iye me a listen man dem call Opo National Rasta say Opo International boy wagwan big up still I mamboje bantan anytime ya kodon iye me a listen man dem call Opo National Rasta say Opo International boy wagwan big up still
Asampayetia Obayansa fuso obunuya wankana asam Tema futu sam kakre wa supeme
Rafo ne kayo sa ensem polo mo na front over ensem ko tuko bata etia ani odia tie Unity Radio United States of America
Unity Radio, you know we know radio.
Rafo ne kayo sa ensem polo mo na front over ensem ko tuko bata etia ani odia tie Unity Radio United States of America.
Don't make sense to them. How do they get up the quality of the globalization about the totality of the international global all that
Akasimansi ananondo abo ahaye Unity Radio 103.9 Oman sebeye ya efri ye ni ara obi antumi nyema yen agise yen yankasa na ye nu yi enu nti na ye bre anopa bia free juada kopim fiada anopa nonkron kopim eye awia donko ene mo betena ede nsem a etwagu apiepie ne ekoso ewo ye man Ghana mu ede ebremo ewo Unity Radio 103.9 FM so wo Worcester ene ni surroundings there ene na frequency modulation no tena okay ma FM no na dey ato 103.9 so wo baby a wunya nso a wo dey ane se wo be call Play Store na wa download your app Unity Radio Worcester ana se ubetumi ato Alexa da bia na wa command Alexa say Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester. So you be a opesa utie ni phone so your numbers are edit e phone so e be any 701 719 5310 701 719 5310 eno ubetumi edi etie ewo phone so second number ubetumi etie ewo phone so so US are 605 313 0451 605 313 0451. So these are the two lines I'll be to me or America so United Kingdom so number I'll be to me our phone so plus 44 330 998 quadruple 1 kwa 4 ni chatwo. The UK number na easy plus 44 330 998 1111. Uko tune in app no so a o search for Unity Radio Worcester ya ho. Danso na ukopiem ewo modern Ghana so a hwehwe diaspora radio stations no ehon so ubehu yen. There are so many avenues. Facebook hwehwe Unity Radio, YouTube Unity Radio. Put me a follow and now like videos so anytime we come on live you will get the notifications for you to also join us, and of course let's all together share ideas, bring ideas on board. Na yentumi Emma on my Ghana and so entumi nye na Andrew babia e wo say Andrew Anopa yatena se medin ya de Noah Opoku Jamfi obetumi afra me Opo National sanso ena menu abema King Kalusha King of Sports and so atena se enche Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina ebeba be kan ho na yenyina ya ka bom de Fridays edition and so e dia bro and ya na freestyling ena ye eti ene yatena si na wunti ena ye wa ha ye manti ena ye wa ha yemfa asira kese ema yen proud sponsors omo adaroma ena omutai chimi tumidi jumedi bramo Anochi Chrome restaurant 2 places bako 2 Coast Square ena 687 Millbury Street aduane bia opadi bia no obenya bia to Dan Auto Repairs Master Danso car no problem bia wanya bia no Fabre 61 Fremont Street na yinsie ma na car ntumi mo adwuma na bibia nso ntumi enkoso Dan Auto Repairs car yare de ni fie ene 61 Fremont Street ya de asada PSA ma Dream Africa Market ene asore pani Kofi Jesse o making an official visit to Dream Africa Market Sawote Bencourt Street oti eben West Boylston Quincy Gamon area ho na oti Lincoln Village sanso na oti UMass area ho ni adedia me pacho best bet Bencourt Street New Africa Market aba your friend Dream Africa Market akwaba promotions no guso a ekoso nti konekodi udwa nyina ho se mo na ope fufuo na ope adwene akrantie otwe akoko both fresh dry smoked turkey fresh turkey everything opato ewo Africa Market ne de oba Dream Africa Marketer ubenya biato ama bibia nso atumi akọ enkan Dream Africa Market watayechi ena yedi dwumadi bro sanso ena yedi aseda PSA edi ema adwumaku a friend say Kumasi Market ono so boy nchidom dindindin yedi Kumasi Market afishapa promotion ho nsem edi beba in course of the show ba Kumasi Market ne bedi udwa nyina na bibia nkoso omo so boy nchidom kese pa ena yedi dwumadi Eddie bro, Gold Coast Catering Services, a taste of excellence. Sa upeduane dia na Friday. Meduane anra na me kanobi se ne condom ani kotobi. Me pebanku ani peanut butter soup and katikwan na onse fish na yedi nkruma kakresi. Obi wa me gi gold meat but mostly ana I prefer fish. Nti ko Gold Coast na kwa jodie ena wie didi never call o afternoon or mid-morning or evening shift na bibia antumi nkonkan na onya hoden atumi abo adwuma. Gold Coast Catering Services, a taste of excellence. Almost etayechi dendending ena yedi jumedi edi ebremo sanso ena Asamas Trading odina na odi asem se ba se ope enam aye party ope enam ede aye outdooring ope enam ede aye ye dwumadie bi a wodi bia no Asamas trading say odi bra na enam de obenya bia ma bibia opato bia to nyema na bro $150 nso a Asamas say ono a ebe deliver ede amount say why busy na say untumi a omo a be deliver free ede achew na eno nso ede no nti Asamas trading enso ede a ode aba eno no ono so boy enchidom na o supporto emai na bibia sutumi eko enkan omo nyina na kabom ana in totality omo aka no in course of the show obeti omo ho ensem ana itumi ede dwumadie enso ede ebremo na said munim no as usual there be ade ye ne se yeah the weather report no bremo se see ade ene weather ne ye in fact insu to but weather no mu aye kama nti ebema weather update na area na yeah the sporting segment Chelsea say there me Chelsea na gu say there me Chelsea no agu officially magiatum said this year Chelsea into me bottom 4 Chelsea into me top 4 Chelsea into me top 4 they say there mia magiatum mia mahu say the drone dear enkoye Chelsea pani oh Fulham 17 years Fulham man share Chelsea league match that Fulham share Chelsea so you can understand where I'm coming from Enra João Felix enso make ni debut on the first match at my Chelsea he looked very bright he looked like a very good signing but unfortunately also could do red card nti Chelsea say there aye bibia Chelsea now so be den Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo suni quickly share the weather updates na fe Ken Kalusha mememano akwaba na yemfa dwumadie no enhyehyɛ so Manucho Magandi as usual 2023 wasate asim unzo benden Manucho Magandi Gaucho and the temperature no so far said then rana make sense nsuo beto nsuo toye according to the prediction and so far the weather looks good right now it was 52 degrees Fahrenheit but it feels like 47 and to comparatively so from last week but this week not just we are going to have a beautiful day today lowest temperature ibenya about 36 degrees Fahrenheit. That will be around 11 p.m. CCI 52. Maximum ibenya between 52 53. And CCI no about 52 53 sa kopem se ebebo 3 p.m. 3 p.m. about 52 from 4 p.m. air corner na eswa started it will be 51 by 4 p.m. 5 p.m. 50 6 p.m. 47 degrees about 7 on 44 8 p.m. about 42 9 p.m. about around 39 10 p.m. 37 and the lowest we will have for today about 36 degrees Fahrenheit and that's going to be around 11 p.m. Ochina Saturday ayopo national me ankasa me birthday ti me birthday weather no maximum temperature ibenya 35 Ochina 35 lowest ibenya for tomorrow 30 until tomorrow we are going to be in the 30s until relatively and comparatively and much better than said the ibinyano ochina but like I always say it's just a prediction the final weather but I mean we give you an update so that you can have an idea or anticipate what the weather would be like tomorrow until maximum 53 lowest 36 ochina maximum 35 lowest for tomorrow will be around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is how the weather looks like for today and tomorrow. We do that because Anopa Bosuo on Saturdays, so you can have an insight and know what actually is going on or would be going on over the weekend. And also okay, Unity Radio 1039 and then Ampayeja. We have a lot of hot issues on the table for discussions. We will encourage those of you with us on Facebook. Say, join Facebook now. Please kindly love and like the video. Mon pumping more love, more likes on the video. Na mon share my said the bear nipa dodo na betumi joining. Na ye nyina ya ka boom na yetumi asum o my Ghana. De bia me kan say o my na ye ka no. Enye Opo National dia, enye Ken Kalusha dia, ena enye Manucho nso dia. nti sɛ yɛntumi anka mom anyɛ ɔman no yie a na sɛ yɛsɛ yɛn sɛ anura me ne asɔre pani Kofi Agye di nkɔmmɔ anwummerɛ we a private conversation but I think it's worth mentioning ɛna meka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔse yɛyɛ sports na ɛdu politics na ɔno deɛ ɔtie kakra na wanya like disinterest na wagyae koraa na meka kyerɛ ne sɛ wakɔsi ɛdan kakraka te sɛ hotel ne dan kakraka te sɛ hotel na wo ɛdan no akɔsi ne kakraka brosan santaase kakraka si hɔ no wanka ho ne nyina yɛ anyɛ ɔman nie na ɔman no anyɛ yɛ a ɛdan no bɛda akɔ Ghana no wani aka no akɔtenam kalome boa
ho no ano na me fa akonya we so
e ka sorry penny me nwa
no
we have to finish that
no asem na me kan
na man kan ye kan nwa twinu
asɔre penny
Ghana's building
Kofi Agye ene ne yire ma me se wa me mama fi shapa
na wo se fa na yire ma me se wa
no ka chem say
nti wonim ni nyina na wo sorry a wo su
asɔre penny manya kanti ene me pon me ba ho
there's a now kajade
be kajade
can galusha be gumni bo as well anyway there ochame anim asem kan osinana wasumu a
asasem was amafo ni say ochame onim asem ko say ochanim asem oka
oye ochame bi
no say ochame anim asem
oka ochame anim na say unsa achame fo no say obi ba bonkro ana obeka asem kire na na omo so starting nyina to say can the whole story rehash in journalism rehashing enti wachame anim develop strategy bi na wote ha and Opo national ba himfie ana manu chote ha ana asorpe no Kofi Agye te ha ana ye ka asem ti masem a me kan ni nyina na ate dada so what is the need for Ochame to go all over again and tell
Musemre
ti oya obi kasa wiase nana we de wasumu a nana we de wasumu a as opposed to say no sambe start the entire story no enti en na beka ho na afi Achame fo ni nyina fa enti afi obi kasa se nana we de Achame anim asem kan wo se nana wasumu a
na beka person anim say man for so
Achame onim asem kan yeah
wase nana wasumu
unse bene bebre ho a na yebu sei no ena ebi onso a yemu nsei no but ubu a Achame onim asem kan no so kofa because ebitima ka say wo Achame na no ntenti on pese obe repeat the way kan nyina na no akofomfom ti osna na we de wasuma
that's all what you say
that's all yeah enti sanete ese akra nkambeka say obeye education program on chi ne be ba wabon chi papa cause woni manu chodie say asori penny na ese man be kyerkyere mo asori penny do ti twi pa obetimi a kyerkyere mo na bibia e kama Bakalu and then we have a lot of issues to discuss unimore friend Dr. Nyahoto Maklo he's been talking I think we've discussed him twice or so this week ne extensive interview here or say Nanado a relative power you close to him akatre or no Dr. Nyahoto Maklo say Nanado problems now one spiritual.
It could be true. It could be true.
I'm talking to the wrong person about spirituality, sir.
It could be true. Because we say Opo time Nanado epe abenya na chance no. Okoko kofo bebre ho. Am bon pan man. But say kra no.
Obeka Uzubemba.
No Uzubemba kra no. Other ones bi ho a oyi almost so nya kwan abenya no. That's on fio.
Nana Boateng, okay Nana Boateng Canada. You're turning catch after now join your Facebook. Also a chain now. On unti ne be Canada akosra.
Yes. Opo enti amanfo bebre nya Uzubemba na yi na oni nya yi no. Amanfo bebre asofofo bebre bia ba kokra de owo Kumasi okokoto sa yi FM station mi kramre afinidi. Ono so complain bitterly.
Hana Kumasi Prophet one
the Prophet one so for be so otonyum kwa otonyum kwa one of the FM stations Kumasi FM station
and Prophet one now can
they say FN Ezra FM
sir
and FS na one of the
okay Prophet one so complaining only the machine TV sir
yeah I'm also most of them confirm will be complaining
but how
and other aspects is all can we no me hwema say nya ne say won say Ghana no obi akọ running for presidency and they always have the money from their own pocket Oh, unlike I say now, omo call for amount for amount scarce one of channel. But that's kind of the amount. You cannot use it.
How many come from their pockets?
Ghana.
Oh, say Ghana is the same thing. Say Ghana, the people fund.
I say the funders now more Ghana no. When they are funding you, they also funding you for something. One say Akufo-Addo ba first term no. Na nko pese o ye no bebre. You know, ma be kan say you see can do a party no. At least say Nkofo pump you from 2008 to 2016 8 years no. That's what so munya dey. Omunya home fast ro.
Nah, no spirituality.
Me can other aspect. Me fifi man.
Oh, but say when you one aspect.
Yeah. And I mean,
yeah, but so bad when you one aspect.
And me spirituality in there. Nkofo bebre on call mom bomb pie man no. Bebre buofu no. And I don't know say omo reversing pie bona and I say obina ordinary for baby because no opo adeba kwa say African for no before now Christianity be ba no. Na yeah form of worship no that spirituality no na me che no first they say wo ho na wo the phone say kokoto say a obi nfa na me che no because you so kofa obi invoking some curse be on you a wo ho ba chiro and they don't normally do it and eno ma na hu bi ni suro bi ewo African for na kronokra Moses ya no but Christianity ni ba no I also in pie ball hold those kind of stuff no you can say Christianity ni nyo but Christianity na ma amafo nya leeway a omo de omo pe oh no obi to me get no more pay because first na obi it me the ne banch and then obi nobody will just temper with it but say no essence Christianity ni by na I don't mind a liberal obia say no the oye and oye and man cause that spirituality in there it was part of us yana na no one dealing with answer na Christianity ni beba but then right now Christianity na ban say like say we have done away with that spiritual aspect but still nkofo bi wo ho they still trust in that spiritual aspect it is say obi ka say bibi say ni ho a jana na kakra. Oh, when I say, yeah, Christians say, you believe for no. Now, yes, I said, I didn't know so for be every year, almost say ancestral cases, marine cases, and other cases. There are other spirits in the world that Christopher cry a bomb pie cry, we channel our energy there, say, I've been some year, also, or some year, break you, and those kind of stuff. No, there are spiritual aspects in there. If somebody says spirituality ni wa made a make alusha no I will never go with that person eti na onyaho aba be kan dia me fi say ne fam baby no it could be true because then times my mama party aba be yi na grada yi na ma for Jesus ono comfort so they deal with that the deities no they deal with that spirituality and he said Mesa say Christopher Yakopon me akwanya bebre say yen no ma bebre but yen tumi mmom pa e ma Yakopon bia ni na ke Yakopon bia ni pa na ke hu enoma go war around asa nke be say yes enoma o wiase ye pa but I say ye de ya me shame say we can do enoma through Christ of strength unity most of the Christians when we are even praying now you find ya drink call if I say that spiritual aspect in him say yeah they bomb fire to Yankupon in a way no we just listen to us and do whatever is for us but on that level you know spiritual aspect of the world say spiritual you know they always tell you say this and that and that and that to me they may believe you say no man who we are say say no man who we are say that's a spiritual
we can't hold anybody responsible anyway we'll get into the other side of the story but that is what Dr. Nyahotamaklu is saying say or say a close relative of Akufo-Addo told him saying the problems are spiritual. As to what kind of spirituality he's talking about, we will get into them. Yabakwa Koshe another chance so say Dr. Akotafrie also declared intentions. He's met with former President John Ejekum Kufuor and our promise Kufuor say run a clean campaign or me did attempt me ibia. Dr. Nyahotamaklu said he doesn't know Kennedy Japan. He only knows somebody who is what? Me as a okay.
Talkative.
A noise maker. Men's is on the west.
Talkative, noise maker.
Noise maker. Now, I know na nyahoto maklo as somebody to Jano. Kennedy Japan so respondo. Kennedy so respondo. Or say paying loans, buying hundreds of vehicles. Kennedy Japan schools nyahoto maklo on his contributions to NPP. I know that Kennedy Japan asaka some for say, if you look down upon me, I will deal with you equally. I say or no there. O yes on be call gata mo no so no be call. Enti ye be hwe sa asem no so. Akufo-Addo is no god. Reverse decision to sack 8 Chiana SHS students. And Ramobaka Yabepon program no be the message by say students 8B akodi di nanado danko Akufo-Addo atem. Na yenya details of the story. Ama ye yuoma die free school. Na no na NDC youth aba bonten say sa nkwada nwotwe ye yuoma die free omo school no. School for Ghana Education Service. Ensign enforma nimanim ye isan say nanado nye nyankopon ena say obi adidi na tema yetumi yinedi every school mu. So we'll get into all these stories. Government must provide equipment aside 30% pay increment. Sesi ano abaya to public sector pay mu by 30%. Na no ena juma ifo say akatuo mu ntumu no enye enough. So wa amaye tools ne equipment a ebetumi dia ye adwuma na ye efficient and effective. Ofori atan so say sesi ano dia akwakoye no aban botum ebeye hyehyehye or say 30% pay increment will affect government payers. Ken Uforiata and also Edie Audiaba and no. When no nsemo aka na ene ye call a ponoso adawa ye behwe na adiaba kwa ene woni manucho me pesa mo behwe no holistically ama me aye the race to be the flag bearer of NPP. Kojo Alanche Martin ena Joe Gatti Kennedy Japan and I think so far I declare 3 official 3, but we know said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia beba and Kwabena Japan so declare and a couple of others. Dear Yabeshene the Ashasi Boba religious divisiveness. Now, with that said, former NPP MP accused of inciting delegates to vote against Bawumia because he's a Muslim. There is more coming. Obakai say Canada Japan atna radio so akasasin wida say the Christendom say MPP for the Bawumia be di omo animu a omo ntoaba because sebi omo mpese kremoni ebedi omo so as president. Saadi ya shase eboboba ama NPP MP has also been accused na yabekin kan sam no any and some of the two any the appearing na ama eti for hwe na ya hwe Ghana yete ho no yete ho sa asumdwe man a Christopher Nkremofo unkrofo traditionalist sana na sabre na traditionalist ofia na wabesi na nem omo nyina eti asumdwe
see obi anam but I'm just trying to tell you say that spirituality na other aspect na unjindi no before Christianity no to our motherland no. Now we are a form of worship. Now in 24, no me example.
Auntie, so
then times we do phone call to baby or be far because when you say okofa we be invoke some yibi on you. When I'm saying, but right now Christianity by no my libra Christianity na man for the deep money bebre and but say a Christopher kwa say a bomb pie near catch Yankupon so be near we see things that are around us. But that's why I say, say, we don't even ask God to open our eyes because He say, "Your bomb pie to Yankupon will listen to us and then answer us." We don't even care about what is around us. What I'm saying, because Bible na catch say they were team the way we ask. What I'm saying, and out of that, you are regime say, and I will tell say, Yankupon, your bomb pie man no. Bibia or sustain the way in channel and but I say na hopon be o Christo ni bia ni na protection yankopon de man nka we appreciate yankopon pa by sense say the bia sure na bomb pa ni demanding demand so yankopon you say mind we don't see what is around us but they are spirits trust me their spirit.
Hey, I should trust you. So you just saw you be chairman. I'm saying
na who ni wa who ni wa enka
Kalusha if I don't would deny say me say we are traditionalist.
No, me a Christian, but I just want to just use that one to use my to just develop my point. And it will be you should say in the developing point and then it's just very traditionalist.
No, but my point is
traditionalist in say be or no.
That's me kwana me na air beside SKF ekọ me krom and okọ ochikrom ya obosom si eho but say I redundant nobody like obi ansom obi anya hwe by ho na oh odu no ye video bre me and o say me ukrom bosom ni I have the video here me cherewa so these things you are talking about we all knew but what I'm saying is that ebi o ha me gidi say na tricks
no
te say dey o konfo bi and then some start ni and some fata ni now
no man na tricks so say Nyankopon ya wadom na say wa be Christoni e ma pa na atintimo Nyankopon ma the other aspect of you don't have to look
doubt
up,
it.
you doubt it. That's the essence. You don't have to doubt it.
Ken Kalusha the traditionalist.
I'm not a traditionalist. That one they only put that one out. Okay. I'm not traditionalist. Be a Christian, but I use that one to develop my points. What I say.
And
then I walk out so you see a mom pie and my busu and papa busu home bonnie wa edinya and that no nka jaja boy
ahonhom wo ho
na ahonhom what are they mo sa ahonhom na ye ka no e mo ye debe
omo ye bosum
na mo ye debe
no me bisa say omo ye bosum
say ade bia enya yi no
ade bia
free Nyankopon let's say you no ma bi mo say Jesus Christ cry no tama omo say omo ko preach no omo ko no bi so e preach you calling no obi preach you the if on buy now say
how buy
suafo no buy they say you who say obi su preach and I say if that person is not against us it's for us but it was not among the disciples now yes you small mo say konko side man let me count say enti bibi ho
say mo no more false teachings. They were teaching, but their teachings.
But
Pharisee foreign church.
No, wait, no, it was no trumpet. He said, Christ is coming. Those Christ, as manner disciples in the the same thing.
And it's all case. Only my fano tiame. Someone says, "Oh,
says Aquana or by memory can say, a was shot for no crown. None of the things he said, Omunquan de Banacophobia Omuye. It is so a chef for no doubt it. I'm sure no doubt to say,
how is that spirituality? And I'm saying, church, but
I'm saying, church, and I'm saying, a Christopher for times, yeah.
But and was so team in Casayena, mean Casa me doubt to say spirit be any home. I didn't say that, but ball now, we see the home, the ball, the power, juju ball. And I'm say, it is not true.
I want to say, now you're and I'm meaning I'm a psychological, you know. So we say, menu ye kwa koya ade me nya ya adwen benkro ne koya ade say me sure say juju ho osu ye sure so juju na koya eventually no you know what happened ba ko de be adwuma asin ba ko wona me che no dan no be an example say Ghana for clubs ni na unim tima omunya yi omunya juju
no
Liberty Professional that time na opinion no they don't want to do the juju. The in the modern say na in academy. What they wanted to do is say always you know produce players no matter tom. Kwa almost high in our yentina komaju kwa nu say isa just don't do it. And to be sure then times na Liberty jam na supano. Kotokone aso mutumishe Liberty. Then time na Liberty jam na supano.
Kotokona na kotokoshom.
Kotokoro bia mutu na ba na
isa juma sa menfa we me sa me debate bia na menfa se ta me boa
big clubs
kotokoro no celebrity kotokoro celebrity kotokoro celebrity women away Liberty crowd no muntumi kotokoro
but big clubs no more Ghana no muntumi because no muntumi and they say they be and juju no dey nya omo me boa say
obi she bibia am say juju me dey masa.
Okay.
Oh, me uni me own casa some Bible chinti. Me that is me. It's been with me. I won't say drew maybe nipa. I don't know, but oh asama make an onyante masio menka say sebi a drone ho. I even did mention Moses and Pharaoh. Let me count her. Say Moses de pomad dane wo Pharaoh so dane wo. But wo de na ya wo de football aspect say football aspect na juju timi bo football there. Anka Benin ni Togo, African Cup of Nations could be antimi nyi binti amo because purportedly the whole continent of Africa, South 2 countries ipani so me juju. Nso go Nations Cup community min qualify na kambese World Cup kroma ko bi. Ka India ka World Cup bi ayeti tata say India for na juju pa no. Into my point is juju bia more football. That was my whole argument. Okay. Say juju bia more football. Say the mo susu say juju more football no. Psychological mo de hunahuna. Okay, eti
Afrali Madonna mo.
Na Ali Madonna no the jiskedi. No the jikoto ko fusi kedi. My friend is your baba yabo sa okoda event say. Unza Ali Madonna no koda yes here. Tafwes here. For that tafwes here. Nya dwuma fu. My friends is here audio bo so obe yabo. Ba yen hwe na manu 20 na on my program na. Okay. Sesi ya meno weka say the good news and it's Benjamin Mendy Ukaino Manchester City defender na or getting into problem no yebeba so sesi ya no he's been found not guilty of rape and sexual assault charges. Meniaje pa is one of the days I'm a teen news we no meniaje because
I'm not happy.
You're not happy? Yeah. Say he's not guilty.
No, he's not guilty. But on one kasa the person no what I say not guilty is good. By psychological, is it himself?
Why not? 19 can pronounce him guilty.
The trauma this guy has gone through. No.
But isn't it good that he's not guilty?
I mean
everybody can rebuild.
But only that mental, you know.
How do you know? Now, can finding a guilty in way. So that would have been worse.
But me, I'm not happy. Say, this is a psychologist. That psychologist need to me because even coming to Man City, you know, would Pep the Guardiola going to be so professional enough to allow the guy to continue his profession and also another debate.
No, say he has a contract with Man City.
But the coach will
Kaluano another day issue. Man stories. I know they drew contractual issues now. Once the player has been cleared of the wrongdoing, Man City would have no other obligation than to fulfill their part of the contract. Senka, and they're finding a guilty there, then Man City would have been in a better position to terminate the contract. But I say, and yes, one year Bonibia, Untumin Kase, Chinchina, hey, bra.
I've been here all along. I've been here all along. That's some Kase Yamishamo. I've been here jujunomics, jujology. Me here juju asho. Me I'm not good in juju. Nti mu here juju. Na say me say me here dey juju. Nti mu here juju analysis nya me to na me making me notes. I've been making my notes sense. Won. Nti I've been here. Don't I na o ka say mani cho mba ya na me say I didn't even want to talk. But me anka go make say ma chedo. Won. Akwaba.
Bibia woko there.
Akwaba say I've been here say Akwaba. Kasa welcome na Akwaba there na say me.
Na Akwaba ni welcome difference in there.
No welcome na say mo ha na afan be kasa Akwaba there na say bi amanone. Have na me fi akwentu ma ba. Obi bejo say me ba nche JJ.
Asamoah addresses Black Stars captaincy confusion with Kwesi Appiah. Former Black Stars keeper Asamoah Mensah explained his outage at ex-Black Stars coach James Kwesi Appiah when the manager stripped him of the captain's band in 2019. Yabaka Jan no captain Kwesi Appiah Jifrin is of course I didn't agree, but if you think you've taken the decision, why do you call me to apologize? My team met his team at Holiday Inn. They spoke to me and apologized and told me not to be angry. Why do you have to apologize if it's your decision? If it's the right decision, why do you call my team and sit down to talk about it? Why? It's because the relationship we had then, I understand. We need some. As Asamoah Gyan say, Osususa Kwesi Appiah decision now they EJ captain's band different insano. Now say, say your one decision there on who didn't hear. Kwesi Appiah ba say Obabe Panacho.
I disagree with him vehemently.
Okay,
vehemently.
Major amount strongly. I'm making kind of stories in you. And also Eddie, I don't know. Alaji Gruza ablastic critics of Andrew Ayew and why City say captain is still key for Ghana. Gruza say, well, because the day you Black Stars my friend BM he's done via or say on the or no nyadwin. For those who are asking for the day's retirement, I want to ask how old is Cristiano Ronaldo? If only the day can take good care of himself, we still need him. We can't go into a tournament without senior players. Ghanaians were angry over his penalty miss, but they will soon forget what he did for us against South Africa and Nigeria in both legs. Inti Gruza no. Or sister la did you here Emma Ghana. To be a beka say yampam did you fi Black Stars no. Now we be sending pa across say Cristiano Ronaldo we di fi saying and oda so bo e di Emma Portugal eno ene ensamo ene enso so ababeto edwa na eno edancha Alaji Gruza kro ya say Ghana Central no ebimu ehwi rough manu jo hwe what here some are on weed. Alaji Gruza blast journalist over $100,000 appearance fee report. Now the report said Black Stars Management Committee member Alaji Karim Gruza chese okahumbi ama yesi omo eje sika chedi ama chese obi anya am say $10,000 or so. Na eno na Alaji Gruza buofu say Ghana Central for ne binum wi ti omo betra console nanim a sebi and someone else say omo kan bia no na omo eka. Now Gruza's description follows a report that the Black Stars Management Committee team members were paid 100,000 100,000 each in lieu of appearance fees for the 2022. Now when asked if the members were paid an appearance fee, he offered a rhetorical response before launching an attack on journalists. He opined that being paid the said sum wouldn't have amounted to a crime because they also risked their lives traveling to Qatar. Is it a crime? First question, Alaji Gruza. ABC journalist say my appearance fee $100,000 each. Is it a crime? If we took the money, is it a crime? Didn't I risk my life by boarding the plane? Did I risk my life or not? Those who are talking were they there when we got beaten in Nigeria? Is some journalists who are on weed but now they can talk because God has helped them. We know them. Ode akuma FM kasa and all this answer we tuja. Now Gruza, without confirming or denying receipt of the rumored 100,000 appearance fee, said they deserve the fee if it was paid at all. If any Ghanaian say 100,000 is not any money, that person is a thief. We deserve it. We left our jobs and went. It's not if every day you will get 100,000, but sometimes when things are okay, you will get more than that. But is it a crime? They should let us know if it is wrong. They should tell us it's a crime. Then we will return the money. Indeed, by essence, Manucho, that is Alaji Gruza is confirming. By essence, he's confirming. Say, $100,000 for each member.
Because he sat on a plane and he risked his life, he left his job. I mean,
if you know any Akufo-Addo full plane now or high private jet, no jari onsuma mo bi anka ho asem. Mo bi anka ho asem.
Some of times, he sees everybody as a kid. Or maybe as a pala. I say Katie Amond. I mean, youth with coconut heads. Sana is what we take here now because while we're fighting regime, I remember so well. You are one person. Why would we go to Sikaya or club or any idea? People feel that you are an embodiment of Ghana football that it can be done by individuals. That's what we can say. So don't you deserve? Didn't you leave your job when you were in Nigeria? I mean, sometimes they should spare us this one. We opinion what we to me and customer.
Unim say omo the local coaches ni because some bodu money are there. Na omo ma local coaches no 5,000 appearance fee.
No mama or no management members
100,000.
I mean, sikano omo chedi your appearance no baby do ni 9 million. I'm making sure some analysis was $8.9 million. They made sure whereas Ghana football, coach football level near
wow.
In the doldrums. What Alaji Gruza you expect to fight for because you
coach football,
grassroots football for a long time and you know what really happens. See, $100,000. I'm so disappointed. They're now insulting journalists. Until we agree that means you can't think and as you say, what has it got to do with this? I mean, sometimes in Penifono, they allow themselves to.
Ghanaians slam Alhaji Gruza for justifying 100,000 appearance fee. Black Stars Management Committee member Alhaji Gruza is facing the fears of the Ghanaian populace after saying that the management committee members deserved to be paid 100,000 appearance fee. Now, said the medical kind, Alhaji Gruza and some other two jano, and no Ghana for be a buofu. Omo air blast no. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club received 25,000 as prize money for winning the 2021 Ghana Premier League. And according to Alhaji Gruza, individuals received 100,000 each for spending less than a month in Qatar as Black Stars Managing Committee members. Wow, what a country we live in. Alhaji Gruza says the sports journalists are suffering from weed smoking. That is why they are making noise about the $100,000 they received. Oh, Uncle Gruza, that is not fair. Inti a lot of criticism. Inti ano Ghana for bibre asuja gunuswa obi e kana dwene ade kire Alhaji Karim Gruza. Hey, $100,000. Ghana, Manucho. You see, Enra Ajabrifa called us and said, why don't we talk about Ghana football, local football? She Ghana League, Kotokoji Premier League, you know. Yeah, maamu $25,000. Sana ayika sisi ase aso moji league, you know. Yeah, maamu $25,000.
It's one of the least on the African continent. People are taking a lot of in South Africa, Egypt, and this comedy. But I mean,
wow.
Coming from Alhaji Gruza, I'm a bit disappointed. He's one person I revere so much because we're sharing the track with Yamawa with. On personal life as a footballer. As a football administrator, sorry, you will be disappointed that this is how he feels. He's now gotten to the top. So everything else doesn't matter. That you are on weed and 100,000 and he risks his life to sit in an airplane. And then
Omuma coaches no, local coaches no do omokoye no. Omuma 5,000 appearance fee na they be anomo $100 per diem. Yeah. I
mean, in principle, I don't think it's too bad. But 100,000 in a too much. It's too outrageous for people who. Wow. And then I'm quite local coaches.
So you can imagine how much per diem they will be taking.
Yes,
exactly. So local coaches no $100.
I'm gonna bet 300, 400. What did they even go to do there? After what happened in Brazil, we learned next to nothing. Ghana, we expect you to take a cue, use it as a watershed moment, and start doing the right things. But in the midst of the storm, people don't just think; they sit down for their buildings to be taken away. I mean, that's how bad it is. 100,000 now. Out of fear, but to me, so come and insist. So you cry then come and just fight to us if you don't deserve it. Say.
I see you deserve. I'm justifying and sign famra.
I mean,
that Alhaji Gruza, I know if they didn't take it, Kobedi the journalist no Kobizano attempts a stupid question. And Obizameno.
See, I know say you attribute it to that means John Obia, he will not justify for you some weed. I mean,
I see him for a monum we now fenya me adom mojai.
I know. There maybe I targeted. Yeah, it was targeted. Maybe I can bear him out that he out of fear. But then
Atapoku kura na reveal here. You know Atapoku.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Atapoku na de. Yeah, Atapoku na de details ning na buy. So why attack Songo?
Yeah.
And Atapoku maybe I don't know anyway. But I see
Atapoku is no be na.
Now
what has even we got to do with this? Me adebo honoma.
One jino mucha ntrato so there. Defensive mechanism.
You see, maybe now he wants to be on the news. Need about the union out of bogus statements because Ronaldo is still playing in it. And the emphasis Samajan and Numian can't justify Ronaldo is still older than a Samajan. I don't know if emphasis Samajan and I said religious sentiments they take better part of him or what? Because I don't get it when people feel that they die you for football reasons you can't fault him, but the guy is physically tired. You see, I'm a firm believer of they die you. I think in the enthusiasm, the excitement that it brings around the national team, if the players even had a quarter of it, and but the truth is that the guy is visibly tired. He can't even run. Some of the goals he shared with this tournament, they die use inability to run the course here. Or Lucibo now he can't even get back after 45 minutes. No break. I mean, initially I was clamoring. You see, even in 2006, I was no way Osekufo. I was one person, Emmanuel Osekufo. na make us young fan and for experience sake near there. So I'm a believer of the fact that you have to blend the old with the new, because sometimes when it gets tough, the experiences will be brought to bear. But from what did I want to do at this tournament, he's lost it. He's lost 95% of his own personal way attributes, which made him a very good player. I don't see why Alhaji Gusa should be saying that Ronaldo way Bobo there. It makes a bit of sense. He's 38 years. Ronaldo is 38 or Bobo there. Sometimes let's not make age so much a fast. But yeah, as a one basis, Super Kruma said, America is great and say every case is looked at the individual basis. You don't lump some people and begin to discuss them.
This is serious. 100,000 issue with is serious.
Opo we ejuma Kruma me ejuma 1 year over time near the nyampo. Me to me 55,000 impo. Within a twinkle of an eye, you are holding $100,000 and justifying what's a Ghana honum. Like I say, I mean, because your money 9 million, why just cannot chedi? Keto kreku die.
I see. Keto kreku Sakasa. He's spoken about the Kosinyante.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Keto kreku breaks silence on poor stadium attendance. Says it's not GFA's responsibility.
But whose responsibility?
Clubs.
Oh okay.
I say a clubs no. I say nye GFA na say man nipa ba stadium.
So what is their responsibility?
In response, Keto Kreku urged the 18 Premier League clubs to implement measures to encourage their fans to attend games, stating that it is not the GFA's responsibility to do so. I'm quoting him. Our fans are absent. Our spectators are absent. We're playing football. We're doing the business of football. But our fans are not consuming our football. It should be a concern to every club owner that your fans are far away from your clubs. And this is not the responsibility of the FA. It's your responsibility.
You see, I'm thinking that clubs in BTM and it's a good reason to bet some GFA. Say,
yes, a Premier League
exactly.
Football Association they run.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can bargain at the end of Morani. It's under them.
No, let me
I get you.
Typical example in England.
Yes, I understand you perfectly. I mean, Scudamore. Last time it was Scudamore and not down on him. So it was a well-known person in Premier League Clubs Association. You see, so for me, in some way, a perfect time for them to have that confidence to tell Betiomu, because GFA is controlling them, giving them referees. This one committee is not it's under GFA's jurisdiction. Sana, say they are in control of everything.
They run the leagues.
They run. It is so bad. No, catch me say. It's a clubs nana and yes serious no munya fans are. Them shine na wa shishe. At the end of the day, how much are you been paying? How attractive is the remuneration after winning the trophy? Any idea now? I mean, these are things that you look at. If the EPL is doing it, they get sponsorship. Make sure it trickles down. TV rights now no match in percentages now their mom. So if you as the president of FA now you take say at the end bar. I don't know the problem Nyantechi. I think one major thing that militated against Nyantechi.
My encha Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko, a diehard Koroko fan. No, yeah, first year nana sports. Krobia Kwambia so ye chano payoa OTA.
Oh, okay, ye chano. You see, one of the biggest things that militated against Nyantechi was that as much as the Black Stars was doing well, locally our league was in shambles, and I think week in week out that is what people said about him. But there was that general belief, concessions that why is the Black Stars good? Oh, 90% of the boys are playing outside there. Arsenal is taking care of Thomas Partey. Kudus is been taking care of in Ayas. Until at the end of the day, we just assemble them and look, we get that good factor. So Nyantechi has done next to nothing. So he should channel his moments and resources into our local league and get it run proper. Now, even the days of Benko Fumina, the idea was that court football near the when we make sure that it was there. Don't but tell me near the courts near there for them to rise through the ranks to get opportunity to play in the Premier League near there. So if you sit back and you tell me as GFA, you don't make it, you don't have efforts to make it more attractive for people to go and enjoy the games. I mean, then where are we going? So Glory in the bad year, he'll be the first to jump to the first line to take it, to go for the handshake. But yet there, he will sit back and say that push the clubs away that I think that is basically a problem. Say Ghana, you see a bucket of corner hearts every week and people call on why the numbers are there already. But you as a football association, you are not helping them to cash in. There's no, you are not using your cash cows very well. say so chairman any real Tamale cities bonus say Domamba, you as a football association, you don't care. At the end of the day, Barcelona be ye, we be Leganes, near the end of small squad, no more the corner kobo. Manchester United, I want to match on more, I want to fill stadium. It takes some of these small, lesser known clubs to really get the numbers there. And once they get there, it's a competitive game. They take money from people and they play. Basketball near the yes, sanity. But at the end of the day,
I don't first of Celtics, Brooklyn.
Oh yeah. But Jalen Brown say proud.
Shoulder.
Yeah, okay. A doctor injury, number.
Shoulder.
Another day, come on, may enjoy.
Without Jalen Brown, without our Halford,
yes,
we still managed to beat.
Yes.
May say
Kevin Durant, the biggest fish. But Ivan was on fire. He also did very well. Now Watanabe. Yeah. So in principle, I think that Keto Kriku. You see, sometimes my issue is that it's better if they don't speak like this. The arrogance of power now. We kind of it permeates not just your football near politics. No, sometimes they go hand in glove. Some share that no planning because these are marks of arrogance of power. That at the end of the year now, you come and tell Ghanaians that you should stakeholders
shared responsibility.
Yes, stakeholders meeting and people that matter. A workshop, 2 weeks workshop that whipping up bringing back the love. I think they even use that tagline. Tell me you started way no. Or they came to administration about 2 years ago near there. Those are some of the things that they started talking about. Bringing back the love near there. Make sure that football made in Ghana. Exactly.
Say I qualify for World Cup. Oma konye skaba. Now just imagine say management members crown 100 ticket.
You can imagine. Nyantechi coefficient 1/6. Obinya 2/6 near there. Some things never change. And for me, my pain is that it's getting worse. And some guys are because I was a strong advocate that our local football, Nyantechi, as much as I like him, he should be concentrating on CAF and FIFA. No Ghana mind, because it looks like in Ghana he's not doing much in that regard. So when I sit back and I realize that Keto Kriku takes the seat and he even wants to exonerate himself anything Ghana that say born here papa clubs and say in confirm papa they blame clubs. No more you don't even have any proper wait. I've always felt that one of the reasons why people don't patronize our league is that our best players within a twinkle of an eye move out of the league. What makes league attractive? Anything that the eyes and yes are used in a site, names play a bigger role. And you're free a banye, wako waka pada ko showcase kakran say ko jina league we ma. Obi ofin so achemanu say onko bo ho no ma. He would love to see a free banye. Ni hoping say a free banye will come. We will have the chance to also see him. Well, those are some of the things that some of us have been clamoring for. But nipa ni shine bear half a season and we jaiko. So you always have to deal with the garbage. At the end of the day, the few diamonds in the rough are always taken out of the league. And I'm one person. I lost interest in Ghana football because whereby those times one renowned player, and then Wajini sometimes I want to leave their personality because it's not a positive news I want to say about him. He kept crossing the ball about 10 crosses or year, the same format. We are no aboni same, no apacha. We are no apacha. The same crossing for 10 solid times.
Foreign stories on I got 12 minutes. Correct.
Player if you or cross about 10 opponent were bad. And I'm like, so what do you learn? So the few good ones now come stay no. Ban you free now oban so chairman na I tell him people not go and watch the boy. The guy not call work up so chairman no. The next moment he's left the league. I've always said that there should be a system and we bought the Premier League in Kwanda minimum 3 or 2 seasons. People told me 3 is too much. I mean, yeah, me bomb by something in Ghana. You don't have quality in the league. You don't have any proper mechanism. You are not paying the boys well.
No, but if the money comes, they share instead of investing money. And Kasika we Black Stars Management Committee. Almost 6, right?
Committee the best 6, but ESCO need the Omodoso. Executive committee.
Black Stars Nameka.
Committee no.
Black Stars Management Committee members.
Yeah.
First no me segment minim say ebia
I 1/6, 2/6 or 10 according to net according from. So I'm a bit not happy with the way he said it. You look as an HSC call for inside 5 minutes near. Let me touch on Jan on captaincy. I don't know why he's saying that. It's on one or Gion Panic. You see, when it has to deal with camaraderie and common sense. Imagine me the way I love this program. I'm a better now. Now you want to change the team. Now who knows you manage me sorry say me you if so bon say na me new faces kakram say one oyi me the other up.
If you think the decision was
exactly no matter you know how much I love the thing. So at the end of the day, if I'm living, whether it's for good faith or bad faith, if the man has met you and has shown leadership by telling you that he's sorry about it, in any case, captain and I then anyway we can now do picture to captain's band so. That is how bad you led us. When we need so for us. As a man someday you can't sometimes not go say a personal hatred, but sometimes he allows himself into that corner. So many years on a new team, new face, new list to life. I doing your what they about say? You captain no you your men on your jamal. At the end of the day, who complained? Did Ghana ban?
Okay.
Did Ghana ban because you are
no choice on fire and I love it where you are.
As a Majan wants to be captain for life, and I said anything na umia no number one. And he can. I don't want to say bend the sea. I respect him.
Bend the sea.
He can go and bend the sea, but men can because I respect him a lot. No, man come.
Why we
locals.
Okay, Kalu. Mami Mraso announce so far the FM.
Opo.
Anopa di Jana buy power.
As a Majan, a quite more fast to captain's man the feelings. It wasn't the best way. Pepe was in the pin. What I say? No, but then at least you don't go with coach, only the captain's band, number announced to the public. And then what you normally do is say, a team next year. Now you have to discuss. No, can I say this is a situation? No,
he's not first among equals. He's the boss. He's not their mate. What's a man okay? Discuss with you.
Now
captain, coach of a team, no manager of a team. Number discuss it before he decides to give his captain. Why not? He can take it anytime for anybody.
But the crown fast or
president way okay there. Who will be captain? So then cause she have one chance or what gave him.
But I say at least. I say come back as some players not no marker.
Oh, I disagree.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Formality
and that's my opinion. Yeah.
Formality way.
That's his opinion. Until maybe if you say or from nominal bar. No, I can just say somebody is the situation. Right now, say course we in a pesco. Until per se the day early day. No, not discuss any day. Istanbul authority, but then you don't go and do that and make the decision now. Oh man, radio soon me can say this what is going on. Maybe for that aspect in there. I mean,
I can saw better radio so. Also share no mo team no kobobo no or Bepanacho.
Pana Bepanacho. What's up here?
I call the team, the two teams no we shall now say yeah, sorry for.
Sorry. Now what you now so we're sorry for what?
That's what Samojan is saying. Say wow decision there. Yeah, what if it's good for the team and why do you say you are
sorry? Because what changing now if you say John Mensa the transition what do you have to come and tell him sorry? And the one was happy at 40 you should have even discussed with the guys who and even quite say over friends as someone this is a situation cry now and not discuss say since the per se until me per se me there in man we are coach as someone to be anyway but the better say captain's nature Hunter I mean now I was for what? The money now here.
What do I watch me? You are no one so.
Oh, papa, Anka, when you want it. I like Gruza. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, me, I do my baby. Hey, what's the time? Oh, man, that satellite metro so you want a management committee on the chance to come for this kind of bar. Omocha, Yana,
Gruza surprising me, pa. Gruza mean say. Or kind of cry or fighting for equity near the na they always say. First, as no pressure holders, and then the team go into 100 names about one
part. You know, was even some of the man cry now. Or more rescue on life and
Omoji. I don't know. Come on. So, the Gruza that I know, for him to say, in deserve a moment country near first Canamramo.
Omoji, and rescue on life and acquire this kind of stuff. Me po me time I work up no e course no me say sem na fe na e ba bubo bawo ensam de e bi hwehwe na em won say this time around no work up we are seeing January a month for starting in 7 by one guy be atapoku on no start
atapoku na di we num ya atapoku
yeah on start say you know Sumpa FM on start say no man now ya na F4 no so mo kosu na e da kokko ne this type of journalism that we need. Because a movie so money more than more coin na force na say you say a place no you remember more performance related bonus so say appearance fee whichever way be no na players more on the field of play no almost just equally as management committee member there. Na say Sunday na Ghana players you tell you be on both because I don't think say Cameroon for that will be the same. Cameroon cried the best Ghana team. I mean, I don't have to tell you say Cameroon. And Senegal for the West Africa for African for you, but not African for you. Algeria and Tunisia for you. Morocco and Tunisia. Say a management committee member, a bedi is equally as the first players. It's never done. And in 24, you did a show Musa so munya. To our own benefit. I didn't say F4 and politicians no me no as o me na wa dwene baako because o me ye bibia ntumi kan na FIFA for so rule be say football you know o mo ye bibina se okoka na o mo say yi suska na bebe ye taxpayers money and they kokomo mo na mo dey run football no na mo kokodi nsemu na mo se bi enka mo na be so mo koka
Samoja an interview no koka ya koka say or turning down Manchester City transfer in 2008 to play at the AFCON.
Yeah. Tama, your call, you know.
So I turned down Man City transfer to play at AFCON 2008.
He himself was afraid. I do baby no.
Sunderland.
I mean, he showed.
So what he saying? He was performing great.
Sunderland, I'm saying for now they are running. You say last time it or say no almost kasem no. I confirm.
Sunderland Steve Bruce.
Then so he sacrificed himself to go
Steve
to
Bruce was crying.
Dubai because of Sunderland for Sikasem.
I know the Obwa.
No, it was sacrifice.
No. If he says that, he's lying.
Then they should be a statue for him.
Steve Bruce mu interview near Adina. He
was disappointed
because the money was big.
You see, Darren Ben that time Steve Bruce wanted to make him a kinsman.
Yeah.
Because
Asamoah was the prolific striker at the time.
England ball, not share some beautiful goal. Not onya interest. That time Sunderland were ready to keep him.
Yeah.
Then he decided to move for the money. And now we can say Ghana. Then he deserves a statue in Sunderland.
No, I know Man City. Man City didn't know.
On a chance, a Ghana no lose his chance to play in a big team like then Sunderland. Senior Waken and yes, he statue man was Sunderland. That he saved them. He saved the club of administration.
Amanonika Krebi time court because it's almost
Chelsea. William.
Premier League matches. I course unra. Medumo Mike no. And I won't cap a Amanonism. Kalisha Nkwana Bega. Also, okay, and I'm politics. Politics. Okay, Yansha first year I call so Enra and then Subiba Koso China. Now the biggest game. And then I made the Abba Monsremi. Anopa Acha 9. No Bisu Diaba.
Now keep long getting festival and Chencha on Afi.
Yes. Chelsea Diaba Nra. And I'm Monsremi. Ochina says 7:30. Na Ahmed Nash. Na was starting.
I'm supporting United with 10 bags of cement. And one.
And then Nyami Aduma Aston Villa, any Leeds United, Beboni 3 o'clock. Spain, La Liga, Celta de Vigo, Nevia Real. Italy, Napoli, any Juventus, and I Bebo. Enra, Chelsea, any Fulham, a boy. In about 17 years, Fulham and Chelsea in a Premier League game. But Enra, I say enquine a joa. Anusini biya kambishe. Sasa ane benete.
Oh yes.
Enquine joa. Anusini biya kambishe. Enra, Fulham so kambishe. Chelsea 2-1. But honestly speaking, João Felix was phenomenal. Me who would say, yeah, what type of player say be in the Chelsea team? Yeah. Ache. But the unfortunate thing and a red card. Yeah. 53rd minute or so. Player. Very sad. Very sad. It's no game man can be winning.
Oh yeah.
Because we're playing.
Reports, he did well, I mean.
Yeah, we're playing better. So much go in first half. Second half, you buy 2 minutes.
Koulibaly,
and you take her. Yeah. The pressure was on them, and then unfortunately, we got that.
What really happened? Oh yeah, then.
Koulibaly in a man on hard pass, not born no thing. So or control the touch was heavy, so he was trying to recover no turn and then his foot was up. And I could bought details and why no. But Bono Crano, when he realized the other player was too close, Obenya no, he was pulling back. Kofi Eje they were outraged. He said referee no was unfair. But then once the stats was up, no, I'm more player say a can shen no ka crazy. But then the stats
the two
stats. But then Kofi was other people have divergent opinion. But I think it was at the discretion of the referee. He could have given it. He could have given him a look at. But once the starts, knowing Emrano, once starts,
one leg in Panga, you should have
one leg
instead of red card. That was harsh.
Yeah.
Say one.
Oh, bet me a share clip. One leg, one leg, not the coin. But then almost starts now. Yeah. So and Georgia red card 53rd minute, then the game 10 on. But even that,
a welcome message to him that this is
Premier League. And even that, Kai Havertz. Oh my goodness! Chelsea with 10 men they played better. Emra we lost, but I liked. Sometimes you lose, but you are happy with the performance. Almost fighting, I liked it yesterday, but Kai Havertz, Kalusha player, was so from Leverkusen.
Yeah. And I like him, but I think they've said he's the most overrated German player. In recent years, and go for body keeper. No, keeper. I read an article said German running ball.
Could have taken the lead 2-1. Yeah, and then Nabo no Musha Krano, it wasn't a chance. Kepa and more Musha ball.
Yes. Second one.
Sorry, I Kepa Susa. Huh? What keeper there?
Keeper or Funwi.
TV charger
or record too. I mean,
my dear record. He's only good with his feet. That's it.
Oh, but in terms of shot save there, he's rank high. On that Brady, but crowd down.
You go now. The goes now.
Oh,
you haven't even watched the highlights.
I read it.
Head down, cross.
Yeah.
Now I become defenders only a head one.
It's a mistake.
Easy goal.
Either I go for the ball or get foul. Or you stay in your post. I mean,
anyway. So Chelsea lost to Fulham yesterday. Nyami Adma Ochna Saturday because on Friday we won't be here tomorrow. Premier League ni La Liga ni German Bundesliga there'll be games. Nti emfa fixtures ni na mamo na mu hu said here and also be siako ede afa na Ochna no so sorry Anopa na so TV na what to watch and what not to watch. Medical can and Nadia, Ochina Nyami Adma, Anopa 7:30 will be answering. Mr. Osa, what the cross or Nabo, Amania Manchester United for a year?
Yes. No. Yes, City for a year.
Manchester United for a year.
Unity is good. Unity, United. You should always support something which is united. I mean,
City is good.
No. We start
Manchester United, Ochina no Papa 7:30, wear a coffee. England, almost say almost breakfast. 7:30, Manchester United, any Manchester City. Brighton, actually tough games of Hopa. Brighton, actually, almost a better way na make canon. And Papa 7:30, Copin bet say 9:30. Now United a year. By 10 to 12, now Liverpool, ya you year. Omo Brighton, MX Stadium. Everton, any Southampton. Actually, them a bomb say Everton beshe because that's a Lampard. Chelsea, so the Lampard factor is still there. 10 o'clock. Nottingham Forest, any Leicester. A chance me bomb pies Leicester for Subeshe because Brendan Rodgers pressure now. So we need Papa no because of the Liverpool link. To Peck Rodgers as Sempa. Wolverhampton Wanderers, any West Ham. Mention me Wolves ni because of Diego Costa factor. To me support Wolves. Brentford, any Bournemouth. Brentford are a team in form. To me support Brentford watching 12:30. To watch games no. Man United, Man City, Brighton, Liverpool, Southampton, Nottingham Forest, Leicester, Wolves, West Ham, and a Brentford, any Bournemouth. Na Anopa dia no Man U, any Man City, and 10 games near 4, and 12:30 in Brentford, any Bournemouth. Spain, Ochna, Girona ni Sevilla, Osasuna ni Mallorca, Real Sociedad ni Athletic Bilbao. Italy 3 games tomorrow. Cremonese, any Monza, Lecce, any Milan, Inter, any Verona. France, 3 games tomorrow. Lens, any Auxerre, Marseille, any Lorient, Lyon, any Strasbourg, and Ebebo. Yeko nyame eyadum na yeko Sunday games na. England, Anopa 9, Sunday, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Fulham, Tottenham, Arsenal. Eti Sunday so until Sunday so
Spurs for ye.
Spurs for ye.
Yeah,
Sunday
exactly.
dear. Sunday dear. Mo anye Spurs for ye ama me abeya me ya papa.
Yakowa Harley na be din there. First
and a Fulham mama ye Chelsea ye nra. So mutumi ye Newcastle ye Sunday.
Yeah, of course. So them know we are doing Paul Sunday we are in the same way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sunday.
Wow,
And a Sunday there.
Life is good.
Sunday there Chelsea be Crystal Palace ye. Cause Sunday there also Shebi. But Bonnie.
I'll think about it.
La Liga on Sunday there'll be 2 games. Getafe ni Espanyol and Almeria ni Atletico Madrid.
Tell the boy we think about it.
Italy about 5 games on Sunday. Sassuolo and Lazio, Torino ni Spezia, Udinese ni Bologna, Atlanta and Salernitana, and Roma and Fiorentina. Oko France about 7 games. Nyami Adma Kwesiada. Lille and Troyes na besha Asiano past 7. Angers ni Clermont ye 9. Montpellier and Nantes, Reims and Nice, Toulouse and Brest. Ningina at 9 o'clock kickoff games. About 11:05 on Sunday, Monaco and Ajaccio, and Rennes and Paris Saint-Germain 2:45, and also a Sunday and Ebe Basso. Spanish Super Cup no Kwesiada number final no Barcelona and Real Madrid as usual. And Ebe Kosuna and also Edie and on these are games are Ekoso a weekend we Monday there'll be some games but because we will be here on Monday morning nyame ade chen na yaba Monday morning yaba na yamamo nyame koso bia adwada no ewia na eno so ede eno no Benjamin Mendy is not guilty and I'm so happy. Now Benjamin Mendy found not guilty of 6 counts of rape. Now Man City football Benjamin Mendy has been found not guilty of 6 counts of rape and many because and 1 count of sexual assault against 4 young women.
I had a chance to watch some of the video. That was not rape. That was even nicer than porn. I mean, it was not rape. The one in the bathtub on the girl bathtub one. Oh, I'll get it for you. Papa, come on. That was not rape. That can never be rape. That was consented. The lady went down on him, you know. How can that be rape? Opome Shamo. I find brutal.
Kalu, okay?
Oh, you feel weak.
Manucho.
Yeah. I come on. I mean, me sure some mama and crowd will send you message that can never be rape. Other phone there also, but I will go to my archives and get you that video to watch. Just that make sure you don't watch it around your pastor or you'll be in trouble. A very fine video. Come on. Why? Oh, it was not rape. I'm sure those people had a chance to watch the video. The jury, no. Jury watched the video and said, no, this can never be rape. Obana mouth head, proper head. Or you see rape. Go on. I mean.
Okay, jurors at Chester Crown Court could not reach verdict on 6 other counts by 5 other women. Mr. Mendy and his friend Mr. Mature had been accused of raping women at the players' home in Presbury, Cheshire, at the Manchester flat. Mr. Mendy covered his face with both hands at the jury. As the jury foreman repeated. Not guilty to the 6th count. No, sir.
Yeah.
Jury for Ninsemo. And he say, "Cause guilty pe." Well,
exactly.
But Nyamiadom, he's been vindicated.
Yes.
This year,
but I still have some cases to answer. Though. I mean, Bakubi dear, yes. When we need a Bakubi dear, they are not so sure. So, it was rape and attempted rape. Yeah. Next 7 now at least
6 year cleared.
Yes,
I'm hoping said the 7th one will be cleared too.
So that I mean,
because
our brothers should learn. Sure, they go for beautiful. Come back and say you're racist, but sometimes some of these things. Neymar had a similar encounter. A Camresa, Cabana is also having trouble. So Bana pounce you on him. You see, they are easy targets because of the amounts that they get. Yakubu, so Yakubu. Yakubu. He nearly had an issue, but Thomas Party. Now I lucky. I mean, he's paid the girl off on virtually. No share. Nya girl ne Canada. That means non-disclosure abim, ND abim. na wajin sikana wa shati up. So they should learn. But Mendy, we are happy.
Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal. Lionel Messi. I'm saying I'm 300 million a year. No, the Ababi Sia kind of momo. And number 245.9 million pounds a year deal. Wow, 100
million more than what Ronaldo
is earning. Arsenal are back in for Juventus and Serbia striker Dusan Vlahovic, according to La Repubblica. They say he's valued at 110 million euros, which is like 97.7 million pounds sterling. Now Arsenal says scam. The Gunners have submitted a new bid for Shakhtar Donetsk Ukrainian winger Mikhailo Mudryk, with the deal moving closer. Fabrizio Romano on the Okan Etaibem. Chelsea consider some make bid akoto Brighton and Ecuador midfielder Moses Caicedo 21 following their frustration in trying to sign Enzo Fernandez from Benfica, according to the Guardian. Tottenham so Belgium winger Leandro Trossard from Brighton, Evening Standard, and also Abba. Clubs was Spain, France, Germany, and Italy monitor situation of Portugal fullback João Cancelo after he lost his regular place at Manchester City. Telegraph and so Wolves and so bid Akko for Paris Saint-Germain Spain midfielder Pablo Sarabia, according to AS. Bid has been accepted until he might be on his way to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And also Manchester United needs Sweden winger Anthony Elanga is one of the players at Everton targeted on an initial loan deal with possibly obligation or option to buy. And also Besiktas and so interested say Omunya Mexico striker Raul Jimenez as replacement for outgoing Dutch forward Wout Weghorst anka Epe Metro Kuwakratano and also etumi ababetu. There are a lot of stories, but Manuchu quickly, my memo about 5 minutes. Now if I share the foreign stories no na yen twa Jumadi. So yadi asadaka say ma Anochi Krum restaurant as Amas Trading, Dan Auto Repairs, also na Gold Coast Catering Services, Kumasi Market, Anochi Trading, Lemonade Finance app. So be send this cars is here rate no was reaching will be $12.50 $1 $12.50 our Lemonade Finance app ni mu nti ko na ko send o de download app no o download app no wi a obenya $10 by using our referral code OPO. Just use OPO so sign up obenya $10 kwa manuchu se bonus $10 no nya na de ko chi obi organize mame
obenya
125 Ghana cedis.
A lot of money.
Wow. 125. To sign up, go on your phone, sign up, download the Lemonade app, our Play Store and App Store. Sign it up. You better verify your email. You better verify your phone number. You better can verify your phone number. You verify your email. You verify your ID. You verify your bank account. Bank account verification. Ombetiska kitu ebi for account. No makacho say boshim ko account exact. How much exact are you tifrim? To the shame you are no more saying you be na for card. Area, but you are the true owner of the account. Now you are all set. Inti Inti sign up. Lemonade Finance, both on App Store, Play Store. Remember to use the referral code OPO. Nenya $10 on your first $100 transaction. Okay. And Manu, these are our sponsors. Manu, what your take will be?
Yeah, my
on the sporting.
My first one has to be Messi being courted by Al Hilal. I'm a rival club to Al Nassr in the Saudi Arabian League, and we know that is where the money baskets now. Messi is just 35, Ronaldo is 38. I think that maybe the Christmas came too early for them. Maybe, unfortunately, to get both players to play in the league, maybe there should be a compromise. Maybe Ronaldo at 40, Messi at 37. Might be a reality. By that time, people will say that for footballing reasons, Ronaldo would not be very viable again. It's a lot of bad news. But I think the money, maybe next year, if I'm Messi, I'll consider it. He has nothing else to prove than to maximize the amount of money that he can have. But as to whether he will go there, I mean, these are dreams. These are just having wet dreams on a cold winter morning. So I will not really consider it. But it would be nice and interesting if it happens eventually. I would love to see both of them ending their careers in such a league to at least go and dazzle Asia. I mean, Africa, we don't have the pedigree, the mantle to really bring them in there. But I mean, as it stands now, there, it's only a dream for whether Messi will even.
I'm about to say tomorrow. We're sending me personal message.
Yes.
Also, put tomorrow we will shock you.
Yes.
Tomorrow you be Manchester here.
Exactly. But maybe I'm supporting Manchester. With
some Manchester. Until which Manchester?
I'm a United. I mean, Unity. Me, I don't like. I'm a United.
Tomorrow I'm for City.
No. Manchester.
I mean, can't say whoa. I said me. Now me support City. I said no.
So I'm talking about no. You can talk yes. Take my no. Yeah, and Arsenal going for. I think the Vlahovic deal, 22 years. I don't know him too much, but I think that for Arsenal needs a striker. That's the truth about it. If Arsenal wants to provide a competitive bid, because Nketiah is the only out-and-out striker at this point in time. Arsenal gets him. Maybe he's also done very good for himself. I mean, from last season, about 24 matches, he has 17 goals. When it comes to goal scoring now, you were not really looking at him, but he's averaging about 0.7, 0.8 goals per game. I mean, that's how good he is at this point in time. But the point is that depth of squad, Kovaka said, Arsenal's dream is as good as their standing 11. Maybe for Nketiah, people always knew that saying Jesus and Kobenye Biabo. But what if you start losing the Partey and Co? I mean, a Saka or Martinelli. Why the Modric deal to? I'm one person. Fabrizio Romano, I can't hear. But when it comes to Arsenal, so the player is holding the jersey. I'm still sitting on tenterhooks. Arsenal is so close, nearly flying, almost. I mean, these are words that they use all the time. But it looks like, at least his good is still in the picture. And the boy has declared his intention. Say, save Arsenal. He's not really looking at any other team again. So. It would be good to have him to their ranks, but as it stands now, there, I will urge Arsenal fans to be measured in their expectations, because as Santi said, Chelsea money are there now. I mean, Chelsea to recent times, once a rumor is heard, within 2 weeks they sign a player. I mean, Liverpool also has that penchant. I mean, before they will make the noise, then they are almost through with it. But Arsenal there, I mean, the least the better. And Trossard to Tottenham, I don't think it will be bad. I think he's so good. He's gradually becoming bigger than Brighton, with all due respect to them. I'm sure the talent-wise now, maybe his age now, the age is not really on his side. So it is time to really get to a best side and really start playing well. So I'll see how it goes.
Master Manchester, no, we quick near at the time in sports.
Yeah, Manchester United.
Arsenal, Manchester City.
Yes.
Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham. These are two big games.
I think that
miss, yeah.
I think that all of a sudden the United one looks a bit more a bigger game. I think Arsenal will close it. United are opening up, raising the curtains. I mean, I'm not what curtain raiser am I for the start of tomorrow's away. I told you the other time, when it comes to Manchester City, they saved their best for this game. I will be so surprised. I've listened to the likes of Pep Guardiola and Marca this time around that it looks like Arsenal are far from rich. United are in the form of their lives. It looks like the combination, Bruno together with Eriksen, have made the middle their own. Now, Casemiro, I mean, he's brought back for all the amount that he was signed for, about 85 million. He's gradually justifying it. He's been raising the debate about, in terms of numbers today, he even has better numbers than Thomas Partey playing that position as a defensive midfielder. I mean, he's also scored 2 goals from open play. He's won more duels near there. I see Kevin De Bruyne on the other side too is the one who is supposed to. I see I think the battle will be won in the midfield. Both teams need to get the midfield chemistry right, especially with City. It looks like the Manchester midfield is a bit more compact and fluid this time around. They've gone like 11 matches unbeaten. I mean, so much unlike them. The last time they lost, I remember was Ronaldo in their ranks against Aston Villa. Same after that game, they've really picked out the pieces and it's not even to draw against them. So tomorrow's match is big. It has all the condiments to make it one of the biggest games on the continent or across the world. My heart tells me that City has that little edge over them. But if United also gets the results, maybe a fair result should be draw. But if there should be any win, I see City slightly ahead. I mean, just about 2 inches ahead of Manchester United. When it comes to the Arsenal game, another tough game.
First game, no, City should almost 6.
Yes, 6 at home. And this time,
I'm just reminding you. Pep Guardiola, about how many games? I was looking at the stats. He's won 9.
But if you ask me, from after that game, United has improved more than City, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
The improvements in Manchester United.
You can make a point, but we share City and Kasawa improve.
Oh yes, but from United are getting all their acts right. I think Ten Hag is on a project and do fruition yet, but so far where it has gotten to I will be surprised if they are dropped. I see them. Worst for them will be a 0-0 or a 1-0 at both ends. But my bigger job will be Manchester United edging it 1-0 over City. So over Tottenham against Arsenal game at the Waha Arena. The first leg, Arsenal were able to do a triple over them, triple digits over them. It sets it up beautifully. But we share between the two of them now. I mean, it's a North London derby. It has all the ingredients to make it one of the biggest games too. Unfortunately for Arsenal, they have one of the most improved sides this season. I mean, I listened to the likes of Edu and Co saying that this is not where they really positioned Arsenal. They were just trying to put their blocks in place. So like I said, they are being modest or humble in their approach, but inwardly maybe they are excited over it. Tottenham has really been on a roller coaster this season. Either they get it so well or so bad, depending on what happens on the day. Yes,
excuse me, Kofi but I mean, can't you also
tell me
if Arsenal fail to beat Tottenham, won't you make Premier League? No?
I agree.
Because Tottenham ball or more born.
Yeah.
And some show not less than 3.
I agree. That if there's any chance of winning there,
you have to beat Tottenham.
And I've always told you that one. There's a top 6 team that you are playing. They managed to outdo Liverpool.
You know, despite Chelsea's troubles and struggles, Tottenham.
The truth about Tottenham is that they know how to play their big boys. they play. It's for pride, for prestige, and everything. They have a very good gaffer in Conte. You can't run away from the fact that he's a tactician.
He's losing it. He's just started the season very well, but he's on the.
No, but last time around, I was sleeping when they were 0-0, only to wake up that they did 4. The last game that they played. So it depends on.
What about the previous 2? You call a break in Bayern, no?
But you see, when it comes to derbies, the settings are different because they are next door neighbors. I mean, the bragging rights are bigger than everything. So you can't obi with you on person and Beji.
But I say EPL no form kasa. Fulham wouldn't have been able to beat Chelsea.
But derbies also matter because
I know
the Tottenham. So be on you on person and Beji League na Tottenham. They will kill you for Arsenal not to get it.
Question. Are you finding reasons for Arsenal defeat?
No, I'm not finding reasons.
Okay.
Just that I still think that what you people say are the extraordinary players in Arsenal, I find them to be just average players.
Average?
Yes.
Martinelli.
Oh no, Saka. This is a game.
Manager.
No, Oppo.
Saka, your average player.
Do you know why?
Martinelli.
Do you know why I always rate Hazard? He's still one of.
No. What if I have Hazard? Something.
Why will I put Hazard aside?
Martinelli.
I use Hazard because you know Hazard. That Saka is not even 50% of a Hazard on a big game like this.
Martinelli.
What's it?
Martinelli.
Martinelli super talented. Pull out. Ochina latest.
Jesus Christ.
Martinelli is everything special. I mean, you know it.
You call work a buy. Mami, one game Martinelli as Arsenal.
Anything happens. I mean,
Saka was the best player in the English team at the World Cup. Saka, after coming back from the World Cup, has been the best player.
Sunday should prove himself.
Okay.
Sunday.
Martinelli by Bob Benwabo.
Sunday Saka's game. It's okay. Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah.
Saka. Martinelli will score. Saka will not do anything in the game. You and I know.
Why is Kalusha no?
No, Martinelli. No, I like Saka, but let me understand. If you make Saka also for Hazard to change, they how do you rate Saka? You don't really see him like that. Let me let me know for once.
Hazard, Saka, and Hazard. Hazard age. No lens no. Lille. Not on Tissaway. I'm telling you. Hazard became firebrand about Chelsea. On one interview, I say his best years at Chelsea.
No, because that time he was matured and among
but that's what
Hazard did not come.
Saka was saying
Hazard was walking in there as the best player in the French league.
And you know Hazard. No. Oh, Asama man. No,
but he was walking in as a big boy.
Just to defend.
No.
Martinelli.
He was not just an okay player. He was the best player in the league. I think about twice before he came.
Hazard started playing in Belgium and Sanoba, France.
Yes.
Okay. Saka graduated from Arsenal Academy at the age of saying, look at the improvement every year. Look at what he's doing at this age or commanded a position in the English national team. Of all the talent on commanded Martinelli Brazil. You're friend no.
You are now comparing England and Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil
so you're super he should command a position. That's my point. How can you call Martinelli super over Saka?
I will not joke. We will not trade my Martinelli on any day.
all-time Brazil great to say this embarrassment.
He himself is confused. He was taking 94. He was taking there as a little chap. What did he do?
Oko World Cup about saying, tell me, player now also is super.
But Brazil, they are different. No.
What are you talking about?
Brazil
Anthony where Manchester showboating Anthony Crowe. Ahead of Martinelli in the Brazil team. What are you talking about?
Brazil team they beyond way politics.
Showboating Anthony Crowe a pecking order or ahead of Martinelli.
Saka or Brazil and no.
Anthony we nitipeni Saka. Anthony we Manchester for Anthony Mkoto. When him Manchester for Enrichi, Omar de Yaba statement about said the Enra. Also they made an error in the purchase because boy didn't do 85 million now. 85 million pounds Tom Kuchina. But on no crano, Brazil national team now say full of talent, which I agree. No. Or you're ahead of Martinelli.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean
maybe no. Now who World Cup no?
No, the point is that Richarlison is even ahead of him in the
Richarlison strike. Oh, yeah, typical striker. And you're different. Richarlison, or a striker, or in and out striker.
Anthony did not deserve to go to the World Cup.
Anthony, fire then also.
Anthony, what the whole night one. I didn't even know he was
there. Martinelli.
Between Martinelli and Anthony, who deserved to go to this World Cup? You should tell the truth.
Team.
Anthony is also World Cup win.
The point and say
coach's favorite.
The way you rate Martinelli no, will do whole 1-1-1. 1-1-1-1.
Kalisha rate Martinelli.
And Saka. To Martinelli ni Saka.
Oh Martinelli Saka will be or be
Martinelli player be Medina Kakra. The most player as a onya the needed recognition.
I tell you.
Only so by Manchester.
Yeah, no more
3 times.
Men ko start Genesis ni hu yeah, we are talking of current form.
Martinelli on pen asem do. Oh no, but it's underrated.
Yeah, current form.
Talking about underrated.
It's underrated. It's so good.
Yes, now on Arsenal cranye just last season and this season over.
Yeah, I say football.
Martinelli
season.
Kalusha question am biza unya no. Me say Martinelli and Saka in your team. Why not be you know? Oh, somebody am to be I know. What are you talking about? Martinelli call Wakabosego. Oko Wakabosego. I don't want you to know. Coach Ben used to play out there.
Coach your Richarlison Neymar on pen
or back. Washago say was now. No, since he's been back. I mean, who Saka to Muntina more underrated. No, that's a Saka production. Now they compare. Oba back. Martinelli free worker by. Go Ben wash.
Vinicius Junior. No, Vinicius Junior. Ani Martinelli wa wana people. Why? Vinicius Junior. Ani Martinelli wa wana people.
What's Vinicius Junior? Now who Vinicius Junior so free man?
Richarlison. Question per Richarlison.
No. Richarlison.
Na Neymar. Na Neymar.
And I'm say
Neymar.
Ubaba Vinicius Junior.
Na Neymar.
But who ni free man? Ubaba Anthony.
Coach system.
I feel the coach system. One be the other coach. And the other now because Vinicius Junior and I say coach system.
Coach system.
What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Ubebo Vinicius Junior. I know they not two ways about that. But Vinicius Junior. No, I saw kind of crazy.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, not tell you. For performance. No, for performance. No, Anthony, they are not making. Maybe cast Anthony, they are Martinelli. What I'm saying is, a player mumu value no ye call World Cup no on start ye position album ye obi free mu a any ono na eba.
But I don't think that's the coach preference.
And your friend here then.
I coach in the system.
The whole 26-man squad players are from the only player all-time Brazil great car say a embarrassment. See a friend with national team.
He doesn't have a problem with Anthony, but has a problem with
they rate Anthony highly over Martinelli.
Okay.
Martinelli no on your productive.
Who rate Anthony ahead of Martinelli?
Martinelli is not productive.
So personally, you rate Anthony ahead of Martinelli?
Of course.
And then you can now Martinelli.
Harry Maguire.
No, Maguire did well at the work. Maguire. Was he playing? No, but I don't start it. No, he had issues.
They don't start it.
He had issues.
No, Varane winning at the other
He had issues.
Okay.
He had issues.
So it's better than Barani.
No, but World Cup, no, I'm mobile. He played well.
No, but the point is coach's preferences come to play.
No, but Maguire, the why
Grealish Papa Ben or
Maguire, now Grealish and Kowa Kamane Soko.
No, Papa Ben is your ball. The team in Ponyabibo.
Now, would the Papa Ben is your body? And if I yes, Fasabo, Bo Ben, Papa Obono. Fire Martinelli analysis.
Martinelli,
what up by Bob Ben or
Martinelli
after World Cup,
irreplaceable.
After World Cup, and the players are irreplaceable. Arsenal, Martin Odegaard, Saka, Partey.
You have call replacement. You ball jugglers.
Fabio Vieira.
Martinelli runs in
your Fabio Vieira over wine.
You will be all.
Now Fabio Vieira we some
Odegaard to pry in team this year. Martinelli Partey pry team this year.
Did you listen to Atata?
I've always told you this.
Uti Atata Nra. Atata say Odegaard and Kevin De Bruyne are the same level. Mikel Arteta.
Odegaard is a very intelligent skill. What said
now? Fabio Vieira will play.
Argument. You want to make the analysis? He's very good, but Opra you dream you over. So Odegaard pray now. Asa dream over.
Martinelli Pram will dream you over. Martinelli. Martinelli production be na why?
Partey Martinelli.
Yeah, for Partey to change. Martinelli now why so crazy over him? Who choose Martinelli on
United? He scored a brilliant goal now.
What's Saka average?
The only game you lost in Anopa. Why would you be? See up to now. Vera, because I said one of the games that we were cheated. Lost Vera position.
No,
the point is that's the only game.
Who argument I'm a player also
all the time.
Who argument I'm a player also is super. Goal Ayanye.
No, but Oshabo, that game no should be said Martinelli's brilliant or brilliant goal, but Vieira
the whole season Martinelli disallowed brilliant goal.
That's the only game you've lost. The only game in my life I see me soon till now was that United game.
But tell me at
that game winning.
Martinelli was goals.
Easy
after World Cup impact Ben when you was.
I don't remember the last Arsenal lost any serious minded game.
After World Cup. Tell me game Martinelli single-handedly was Saka and proud with team imbalance and team be.
Saka there bro. Saka I sent those were
Saka is the best thing to have happened to us. Player mo anko tono mo.
When you compare Hazard and Ejani so.
When you compare
Hazard.
No Ejani. No, the American say
ordinary player we. Boy Hazard
also Saka the average.
On do Hazard 70%.
But you called him average. Now Martinelli they will do Hazard.
The position the last 5 years.
Martinelli do Hazard.
Two different players.
Wingers.
Martinelli runs pull out. That's how you coach.
Uselessly. You okay Vinicius Junior at his early days at Real Madrid.
He was headless. Not headless, but we're productive.
Productive in what sense?
Martinelli scores goals.
Many starts after World Cup.
From World Cup, there will be a goals.
Many starts after World Cup.
Odegaard, Saka.
Only Saka after World Cup.
Saka penalties
before World Cup. Any after World Cup. Move from start, mommy.
You penalties, you know.
Any even World Cup. What Saka did?
You penalties. Without penalties, Martinelli will Saka penalties no share. Martinelli
Saka the Arsenal team. If Chelsea, your mommy coin, say me recruit one player out of a lot, no. For us, for Chelsea, the only player I will take is Saka.
Okay.
Oh, I'm penasem.
Oh, yeah, penasem. That's all no boy.
Shoot the Nadjuna Sessa and Jakao.
Sir? And Yami ya one po. Martinelli kwa major Arsenal.
Okwa.
Martinelli fi Arsenal na major Arsenal. Make Arsenal same him the whole season. O proper make Arsenal same him. Martinelli prene. You see me Partey. If Partey is number 1, 2 Martinelli. 2-way pra. Make Arsenal same him the whole season. Hey. Nani mpaibo ame bwa Martinelli. Anopa kwa mindidi ye. Onentina me bwa mpaibo no. Hey. Na so this I told you about some time ago. Na Martinelli no so na later no be GD no wasan coach.
Me meje shindi o.
Oh, you later told me that Wajachum say is good. Is good pa na.
No, don't get me wrong. Minkasa onimbobo ba baby are rating
the hype is too much.
Me o compare no to Saka on to Saka baby a.
Saka po jani dimbo.
To Saka baby.
Saka dey jani dimbo. Pebre honom. Saka. One way trainer not about not cover left or about the bar left. Otumbo kon dashing to cross papa bi amba center.
Obi mpo asema.
Ona ebia me mpena asemum de ba me
me feel asema osuan kasa na obo ne hwene.
Martinelli obi ase eye. Ne do we krasa na mo pe na me se hwe. Ke be tutu wo. I say me baba.
Ona no onimbo mu.
Onimbo mu.
Onye ska na obetu team no.
So nya Martinelli kimangam team ni yeye. Onya foresight. Nya me na mo ano. Ambe dashe.
Osi eden. Yeshedian.
Sure, and come back that.
Osi yeshede manti.
Sure. Chelsea. They will buy more players than number of wins this season. I mean, yeah, can't toward it.
Player and the most productive share. Opa ko check internet.
Boss be brave.
No, the most productive season at Martinelli enya. I want a brabo. Or she 6 goals.
Wow, so
that was just
one now kind.
Or she the most productive season. No. Player now why you super highly no. Or she 6 goals and I'll make it 6 assists. About 21 games.
One also prepare and I will say I want to be
a Kasaka sama. What's that?
Well, so no,
Saka also most successful season for us now. 2021 the same campaign. Oshe 11 goals.
How many penalties?
7 assists.
How many penalties?
Yeah, baby,
but it's very important in the discourse. Now discourse one can't count. Obi what penalties not the share goals. I won't find that discourse. No, I said man,
oh, you can set
proper discourse near you.
Research, you know, but you abuse me. You can look for penalty goals he scored. You can look for that.
Penalties.
Oh, Martinelli we and now money my team by Leeds United and I said he was completely out of the game. There was only Saka.
Don't worry.
Saka on Soncha or Basa Saka.
Yeah,
he takes ball to defend.
There were 2 big games ball. Only take ball.
Yeah.
And Martinelli take ball to them.
I did now okay. Saka dribbles more than Martinelli or Bobo. So Obana will see Quina no. Or you no step over now.
Martinelli Fofana. Fofana Wesley Fofana in the last game before Bamo. Martinelli or Yen Sakwala.
Now we are 10 now the Saka defenders or you move from Fofana is have or young and upcoming defender.
Menkai.
Or the young about 11:36
Martinelli.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.
Martinelli.
Only Monya de. Play I friend World Cup. My friend, yes, embarrassment.
Diego Martinelli. Diego Martinelli. Diego Martinelli.
Play I friend Brazil national team. Yes, embarrassment. Okay, Unity Radio 103. Na yanto aso manu yanko quick. Na yan running at a faster pace and there. Nanse I bonion.
Oh, I know Huh? Get because I'm so open up on shut up politics.
Get
my friend and
friend of to life. Friend. Get me friend.
My friend.
Or
BBC Sports are now away. ESPN.
Joe Gate said I'll run a clean campaign for NPP flag bearership. Joe Gate made a visit to the president, former President John Ejikum Kufuor, and he assured him that he's not going to be.
No declared intentions.
Yeah, Joe Gate has.
Because Seba me on share official.
But by me and official so far 3 people.
Free Akoto. Doctor Free Akoto.
Alan.
Na Kennedy so mo kan say I'm so about US ya no be.
So no what can bad unse to make it official. Say you have to maybe make it I don't know if you have to write to the party. So this month.
Yeah, mubia for now there you can declare your intent.
Yeah. But Joe Gate is so obekọ or say run a clean campaign no.
But they should do anything to avoid those 17 men. There shouldn't be more than 5, even 3 penny circle. There should be a way criteria.
Canada, Japan, more or less, is also contesting, and he came to the diaspora and had this to say.
Ona mukasa chire emufiefo no sa omo eti di mesre mo na me di me ho ahye nsa se obia me fafo na wa freni bia ni maame
ya ye kra dada
emusiafo se e bia Ghana ekọ se mo pese nyina be fie bia wontuma kan Japan
apabi ona bo ba ko pe
continue baby in mano
sa
ma yensu emrefi ini sa mo hanyina na degree no enye na hondo so
papa eno waka no
Ghana amoche entino na mo mabaha answer me back in community. You say South Africans are doing program discriminating a chain. You know, I'm a cultural founder. Say, a more Ghana and the more South Africa during apartheid. Because me and some classmates, what they did, they said, "Omu young ones now, omu training for the future, you know, omu bar West African countries, no, and Ghana, every classmates." Nabaku free South Africa, Nabaku free Namibia. No motive. Today, where foreign affairs is you. Now we're international students hostel. Now I remember 14 years ago, the Baha, South African Brody business be. And now, fair Mandela are taking over here, said, "One hand over to Mbeki." Until now, Abrofo Isro. When now, Omsienko Tourism Ministry. T. Ekoyem, Omuji list, no, Alsana, Omuyako. Ah, the grown, Omaye Biame, Asalai, Titi.
Okay. Manu, Honorable Kennedy Japan, because of time constraints, we come about 8 minutes audio, 8 minutes 31 seconds. But all he's saying is Abrichiro for Kasanchre Ghana for Namun Twaba, Emfa Emano said, "Dear Ghana, Ayeno, see a pesa Ghana ye dia." I was say, "Ye Twaba, Edimano, Nayaka Kennedy Japan Semno." Wasan reply, Ure friend say, Dr. Nyahotomaklu, or say, on Candy Wayama partner on the Unim Kennedy Japan. He only knows a noise maker. Keke. Canada Japan responded by saying, "Said, provided an account of his contributions to the NPP party, or say, or no, or call net TV no kind, or say from 1991, or no others. Energy Minister Boache Jakon, take key interest in the party and made significant financial and logistical contributions in its establishment." Now, what this close to say, thinking that the birth MPP happened in 1991 as Dankwa Buzia Party before it was formalized with a new name, NPP. In all these processes, Kennedy Japan say he was part. Inti part no mote yansa na mo besesa no edin nyina Kennedy Japan say na owom. Inti onim de Ura friend Dr. Nyahowoka. We started as Dankwa Buzia in 1991 before establishing the party in 92. Unse anano kola bika say party no na nya Buzia dombo bia. Unse sisi so mu yi dombo ni from bao. Because Kennedy Japan say we started as Buzia Dankwa. First time I say Buzia Dankwa dombo. And I actually na dombo nbai.
When it suits them, then you rob in there. Northern brothers.
Anyway, we started as Dankwa Buzia in 91 before establishing the party in 92. I respect the founding members because they took their risk to challenge Rollins. I give the likes of Chairman Sabunsu and Alan Chamatin credit. Sir Alan was part of the founding fathers.
Oh yes. He was part. Protect and so quite young executive forum.
Wow.
Well, America, I say.
Yeah, and he was part. On my credit to Chairman Sabunsu and Alan Chamatin.
Chairman Sabunsu, yeah.
Yeah.
No, in America. We are not Ghana. No, because mom starting in America.
I will say I give the likes of maybe he was saying, you don't know. Yeah, Chairman Sabunsu didn't crown a boy and Alan Chamatin credit, but we were in the US. Funding most of the activities. I was against autocratic rule of Rollins. Okay. I had experienced free world in Germany and the United States. From his contributions during the formation of the party and the elections of 92, 96, 2000, Kennedy Japan gave an account of how he worked to turn the Asin constituencies from NDC strongholds to NPP.
Yeah,
that's one of the things he's done. He mentioned the assault, threats, and attacks he and supporters of the NPP suffered in their bid to turn the Asin Central constituency in favor of the NPP. Everybody was afraid of Rollins in Asin. Central was a no-go area for the NPP, so only few of us had the courage to campaign in the region. I was campaigning in one community when I saw buses conveying people they went to beat the NPP supporters in the coastal areas. Ken City Media CEO outlining financial commitments is made to the party, including settlement of a 3 million loan.
Yeah.
Party Nibaji loan was US. And I was say Amuji loan.
Yeah.
And on US $3 million loan. And I say we once went for a loan of 3 million through Cal Bank. My company used 8 years to pay for the loan plus interest in 92. We paid NPP loan. That is why President Kufuor agreed to give me contracts. Because of this history, President Kufuor promoted me. Canada Japan also cited instances where he personally funded the purchasing of vehicles for the party in different instances and years. He bought hundreds of cars for the party. Okonfemo also said he was forced to come public with his support for NPP due to the statement from Dr. Nyahoto Maklo questioning his contributions to the party. I see the entire Dinama way Babon and call Meka, but Nyahoto Maklo, as some putu na up and he said, pre-president, you are Meka. We beggars who are Quanuka say, Uncle who needed it, or you who, and also I who, and he and no entina man this same way. Abba Abonting, yeah, and he and on in summer, Canada Japan, a day at 2 Idra. So let's pick it up from there.
Yes.
Canada Japan.
And
then Joe Gatti.
Yes.
From there. Now, about 8 students now.
Yes.
Now do I intervene? Just
someone told me the story that Ghana did the same movie.
News coming in.
GES will box, then the president will say forgive them. Exactly. Maybe yesterday I should have said it. Or no catch him. I want to know when you are making too much noise. Yeah, but back to the substance. Discussion. I think that Kennedy, I listened to the interview myself on Net2 TV. I mean, just that, which means a rehearsed question with rehearsed answers, but at the end of the day, it still has to really come out. When it comes to Kennedy, that's what he needs to learn. You know, I use the word like presidential for way the other time. If you want to be president, you should learn how to keep some secrets. Because in your bid to explain yourself, you start throwing stray bullets and put people's credibility on the line. Because before they already pay me until more contracts. I mean,
you needn't say that.
Where contracts mean?
I paid the loan. That's
yes. Now said, and the government start winning, but you can say conform our contractor.
No promote you.
No promote you. Fine, maybe promotion there. You see, maybe some of these things. I have make a cry and say, I'm sure say Kennedy with all his excesses and frivolities is still feared in MPP. Or Kasa, not say or touch Macra, they find a way to protect him, and because they feel that he has more secrets to divulge than he said, until they always find a way to maintain him. He's like a wild Alsatian dog in the mix. You chain him too hard and it will be back in the area. Nobody can sleep. You don't chain him too and he might go biting others. I mean, use adversedly. Sanamihu Kennedy situation right now because some of the things that you said, no. It makes perfect sense. I mean, they've thrown you to the deep end. That what have you done? Because politics there, it's about optics and aesthetics. You'll be thrown out. Instead, maybe the optics are very necessary. Reason why you have to resign in time, you have to do this in time. If Nyauta has thrown this better, he needs to also defend himself vociferously. And I think that I don't have a problem with some of the things he said. And the best for us is that most of the actors are still alive. And then the man here then. Maybe the Rollins, but Rollins is not there to talk near the but put the soccer say when it was autocratic and people were so much afraid of Rollins. That was then. You see, sometimes the history of MPP now is so much short story in here. Because it looks like we'll be a further side and watching. Because he comes out with the whole idea that so did MPP start in America in 1991 before it became a party in Ghana. And I said they only start here because he mentioned him Asoba Irene, GH Men Samuni Adie. That's where it started. They came in here. Before then, he acknowledges the effort being done by Elizabeth Ohenemuni Adie. They started writing articles in Ghana around the 1990s against a Rollins regime because that time we were still under AFRC. So 92 na equator referendum yes or no. We were under a military dictatorship. So people could not really talk. And see, only a few journalists they were showing snippets of themselves. But the truth was that and one of the major demonstrations some year was in Washington DC 1991-92 when Rollins came over. Now the placards it was not easy. and they were even na friends back from the other side of the coin. Ya church mudin say, ne atro din say okay, ye humo. Bobo ache jakun, wo Kennedy Japan way, Boba Ghana mubehu. Some of them were afraid they couldn't even come to Ghana after 92 near day. So he says this things out to say he's been there from the start. Then he roped in even ala Anchaman saying or started young executive forum near there and protect near there also boy with their strength and way. I don't know where Dr. Nyautamaklo is coming from. If you don't like the person's persona, you don't begin to throw some of these things. And okay, I'm sure it was part of your story. I wanted you to even act it. Say, if you throw me down, Kennedy use some way dirty. If you try to do me, if you had a headline, I'll be happy. Kennedy can be big.
Yeah, I'll say Kennedy. See, if you look down upon me, yes, I will deal with you equally.
I'll
say yes, I'll be praying. Still,
exactly, still firebrand.
Who look down on him?
Exactly.
Exactly. He made reference to
Nyautamaklo same way. It's the meaning. The way he spoke, he said noise maker near there. This is Kennedy, and the journalist beside us cross him. Me pacho me dasi answer. Trying to be humble. It's not easy. Leopards don't easily shed their skin. But the truth is that he wants to look.
So for me, I respect everybody.
Yeah.
And the only time you will see me angry is anytime someone looks down upon me. For me, if you look down upon me, that one I will deal with you equally. Yeah. Every human being is important, and what inspires me is where I came from and where I have reached. As I stand here, my first request is that you people always speak to Ghanaians, so I'll beg you to call your family members and urge them to vote for me, because considering the state of the nation, only Kennedy can save it. Until we are still, when he was talking in Virginia here, Captain Smart posted the video too.
Yes.
When
they were Canada upon Sana way back.
And if you look down me,
because what we said, it's very dehumanizing. You don't go that tangent. So then why it's a noise maker and say. If you don't like people, a contest of ideas. If you are kunjato and ye monarchy and ye autocracy, exactly, and ye sonke money Jake ha, we were we never, and answer a Prince Charles now we never. We need the be our chance. In the delegates, I win so be him say why you Juma. Yesterday I listened to one MP so from Obuasi one at the Okase former chairman Bioka say the job was done 2 years ago. You have to delegate conference and delegate elections. That is where you should do your job. No, a strong Baumia person. No, him say most of the Baumia guys winning various polling station near the Into most of them are going to vote for in the 200,000. He believes so strongly that the job is on the ground.
Baumia advantage because when himself more command
exactly
local
way. I'm happy you listen to that one too. So that's your belief.
Somebody will say that could also John Boydu thought the same.
Yes, you see, but so the principle here is that contest of ideas. Any fan battle we strategically who can win as the power. DBM say that's the problem politicians do in Ghana. Edu baby no, I'm sure Biden and Harris. So because said you can one day forge ahead, win power for the Democrats and be working like this and come in Jindi. Because their first debate I watched it, and it was not easy for Biden. But at the end of the day, it's about winning the power. So I feel that baby I do know Nyautamaklo muni adian. You see the journalists in Ghana nana they should also help us. Akoya say everybody wants to make news, wants to get headline news. So they go interviewing people, and the people also start throwing some jabs into the atmosphere, bleeding jabs. Because I don't get it. As much as into Nyautamaklo, say, oh, now we are firebrand now. What can we do now? Kind of crazy. Then now it's about personality attacks. I feel so disappointed. But at the end of the day, Kennedy so a bar be measured. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't go out there. I'm not saying they should conceal stuff. But obitin baby journal, she said also, Mesumia Kamako interview President Kufuor Center and pass in the obituary loan man woman contract in Ghana. When we a Public Procurement Act in 2003, said the man lowest bid than near. So how was Kennedy winning contracts in Ghana when you are being counted and projected as the doyen for PPA? Well, PPA Act out about Ghana in 2003 because people were winning contracts illegally and now what they buy you were giving contracts to Kennedy to offset 3 million debt and amode. I think it opens a can of worms and all of us are not ready to look inside. But you be so they bad there and then but they should be measured in some of these things. So I think I'm a bit, as much as they want the power, by the time they finish, you should manage just like that. After Nokrano, you can rally everybody behind the MPP flag and still win the power from your common opponent. I should sit here now. Course I was opening my eye to see whether former chairman for some people be at the Perez Chapel. My shade I stand to be corrected, but my pictures na there nya me share that show say me huna. I saw some George, I saw when there. I say these things because sometimes one manages some of these things well, like before you realize you lose the very essence of going into multi-party democracy near there. People saying we've been winning now elections near there and be measured in your talk. As much as I agree that everybody tries to make some of these things to project its own personal candidates and one who there's a thin line between common sense and going overboard. And they need to be measured in some of these things. And as for Joe Garte, he couldn't have said it any better. And it's good he goes to a forerunner or a dad in that respect. I mean, your presidents who are alive, beyond he being MPP person, he's one person we can, former president, together with Mahama Nomi alive, he decided to go to former president Kufuor to get his blessings and also tell him that he's going to have a clean campaign. It's good. At least there's still a section of people who are moderates. They believe that things should be done sensibly and right, and not that extremist way of looking at things. It may be he's also gathering his points from there, so it will be good. I'm thinking that it's being too little, too late. Maybe you can also talk about him, not just a visit in idea. What does he intend to do, and how to galvanize his own support in idea? So Joe Garte, that's my little. I wouldn't say advice because he's older than me and richer than me, but my little two peswa to him. That's beyond going, Let's see what you're also bringing on board, so that we can equally discuss in studio. But it's a good one.
It's a good one. Unity Radio 103.9. Papa Susuni. Move to me. Eddie also text message. Abba, Ebeken kind. Eddie amount. I'll be incorporating some of your messages pretty shortly. Now, but before that, my emphasis that Emma Yabua for Omo Etayechi. And I Eddie bro. Dream Africa Market 369. Ben Court Street, Paul Awaman Temosia Dikan for African Market, our bus, say there, oh yeah, Aquaba promotion, a fee neaba, inti brabeto at the NHO dear promotion uguso, Dream Africa Market, Bibia open, our Africa store, grocery shopping near, Brana Ediania fresh, Bibia Yanson a year container, every Ghana, Eba, Yankwaju be dear in free New York, dear prices no, I from Dream Africa Market, Omo Edie, and so I don't know. Lemonade Finance app say the no obi ade send this cow eno a obi agiatum ye de sika no wode tuma pasho ye rate nso wosoro e chen obi a Lemonade Finance app ye rate e wosoro e chen obi a ni wa ose ni rate no e beto yen what you say ye rate e wo very very high ti Lemonade Finance app de wo de na wo de asem say de bia meka no e ba say ye send sika pa ko Ghana de a app no e ba akopɛ any Lemonade Finance app. Go to Play Store, App Store, download Lemonade Finance app. No, next sign the app. You better verify your phone number, you verify your email, you verify your ID, now you verify your bank accounts. We will deduct just a meager sikaki to ebi. Now you the I verify say you are the true owner of the bank account. Into the event say you take maybe a 10 cents, 20 cents, $1, less than $3. Now you more call bank account to me. No be bo ashim exactly how much I take from you. We are the back credit wallet no. You fast can you verify keke. What you said. Your rate no was through obia. Sebastian send this can call Ghana. Me ba cho wo krum ha, wo Canada. Nana boatem wo Canada mu temi ni ade nyina de. A Lemonade Finance. Ubianto a barita. You want value for your dollar. So why wouldn't you marry Lemonade? Come on, because you get your value for the dollar. Say Kofiaje Manu Chuzon Mazor Penny Kofiaje. Yeah, very well. What's this say send this can answer or apps na. Lemonade no also
ahead of the pack.
And this is here umpo you want $1 for your money.
Exactly.
And we've got you covered. Rate papa pass. You see I'm not say a $12.50. Wow. Manu chochwagu mu say so when you receipt no. Me the amount that.
Okay, me make us na mu here.
That. Ocha 500 two mu say nam empimu nsia na ekire. Lemonade Finance app. Say there, oh send this guy one will be for me, but remember say oh send there be use OPO Opo. I represent say you heard it from Unity Radio. Now was saying $10 on your first transaction of $100 free until you use your referral code OPO Opo. Na inya Lemonade Finance app ya disikani could do Ghana and Tamamo at the highest rate possible. almost so etayechi ene de dwumadie e de bremu ema bibia nso etumi koso aha ye Unity Radio 103 ye de asada kese nso ema adwumaku a ye friend say Gold Coast Catering Services aduane a de papa no ni fie ni ho sanso ena ye wo drive through. You don't have to get down so wo ko adwuma no why later eno an say fa ho na wagye aduane ope grilled chicken banku ni tilapia red aduane bia ope bia ope my favorite banku any peanut butter soup na wagye okra kakra no e de esi nchen koyie pa Gold Coast intine from a taste of excellence almost so etayechi ena yedi dwumadi e de ebremu ma bibia nso etumi ekoso dam auto repairs car no de eden aye fidie problem beba ho fault beba ho na bra wanya problem with your car the only place me di tibesio I recommended the amount Dan Auto Repairs master down so bo adwuma 61 Fremont Street so what car auction and now say car obi dia boom now per auto body specialist obey car na kama na wasan spray amaka na sini that the amount there na Dixon any Kofi on be na fe the amount omo ewo 61 Fremont Street eho na omo wo bibia nso etumi koso akwasi ususa utie mi a na ogusu tie dwumadie na mpacho privately send me your email because message na dey buy about sending money to bank account with Lemonade no me reach out to the empenifo no into omo say for email bra because problem na o can very strange to them kwasisi or try so send this car on the bank account to move for about couple of days if not weeks but untumi nye yeah also enko so untumi nye nti akwasi I don't know your bank account or the to bank account so to me the to bank account mu and asan to me the
exactly momo so
nti o say bank account to the na oye na onye nti akwasi I almost say send you email bro that's why I like people to use OPO no so that when you have problem and we refer you and now we send you amunim say ampa yinimu and now you heard it from us so ntikwasi send me your email privately and then I'll forward it to them now I share I check here man say bia you didn't do something right and I say if it's from their end say bia because sometimes when you try the transactions too many times they flag it
yes
nti I don't know say
reason you have to use the OPO because
OPO,
beyond the bo no man me ka me back be me share no Jimmy phone by force here man me say me baby onampo me tap me enko but anka if I had somebody you just tell the person because me call bank one on so omo be dem but why so the money can't go so you need to at least if some people are 2 months or something
signing up now be send first money I remember so be use your referral code no OPO no remember
when you problem I know a friend say help me out and they will be there for you
exactly okay yanka a couple of messages before I come to Manuchu Blessed Sun 2 p.m. Asante Mampong Mosi please help me wish my daughter little Betty Mold Akosia Boating aka Mimim Kwere a happy birthday
Mimi Queen and answer
anyway and ammo I and Q U E and I bebre it's Mimi Queen Mimi Queen was a thing a happy birthday Mimi daddy loves you 2 p.m. if you are sentiment on a buy Pedro wa Medina Cruz I say watching the best show live and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi Town, also Kesben Junction. Keep up the good work. More fire. Yeah, that's it. Royal Baby Justin Lamteo Napu. Special good afternoon to you, Royal. I say good morning, my professionals. Trust you guys are doing awesome. See you Bakope Oponashna, Manucho Magandi, Maserati Ganucho, Alamogini Mempe Meho, Asem Ken, Kin K. Mo ene ejuma piao Royal Edase mami abasi good morning my people yay birthday be a guy ochina me birthday now the only Manucho ochina man surprise me Monday beba studio ha
metabro nya tofia mo
mama catch King Kalusha Manucho ana master dance
opede memo ge
ana master dance someone surprise me ochina
memo ge
okay man obama me dey ge me nya girl dem me nyobi na mam girl
wow you hunter dada
baby hey girl dem mo bi ma girl a e ho nsem bebro I movie bi a me hwe ya akabeneza mo de bi a akwa bi koye like a doctor video or so onye lie or girl o didi ho sa okokro o se hwe me na me nyenwie sesi abede na me didi ho
so be isi ache
nti o didi ho sa o se doctor me kwa na de girl or hard, you know, prove stubborn. And then some man is kakesi and I'm the command. The girl they will be in Pemu. So we have been to the Biamene Kalusha con. OCM for applications in Bra. OCM for Manucho. Oh, depends wow say a ma ebe program if you have. Or you automatic producer, may MP producer. Now side applications, my applications the fund.
Can't show a minia when you say media.
You two for our own team.
Media one penam de amano. Me using.
Nana what in Canada? I say good morning, my brothers. Nana yes you chow ya feel you tell on catch it. Hail Selassie say a patriotic voice go so. Regards to Honorable Alan Kojo Chiramatin, the next president. Congratulations to Honorable Nana Addo and NPP government for securing funds for the construction of Greater Kumasi Industrial City and Economic Zone. Long live NPP, long live industrialization, long live Alan Cash. Kojo Asampa Furniture Works and so Edieni. We thank God for another weekend. We thank God for another weekend from Kojo Asampa Furniture Works, Edum Kumasi. Mamiaba Nkuma says from Pantan Government Hospital, Accra. Asamwa they shock fans so all this while he didn't know Kwesi Appiah wasn't in charge. In fact, no coach has been in charge of the Black Stars without interference. Mami Abadi and Mami Alice Kwa says, good morning brothers, good job done, thanks. I'm listening through Alexa. Let me also re-echo say Oti Worcester ha na say baby I want unya ubetumi through Alexa. Oh, any other state apart from Worcester. Now person tie Unity Radio all the time. Obetumi a command Alexa. Now I catch Alexa say Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester. And no. Until all you've got to do is to Amazon Alexa nibi. Now wa plug now connect it to Wi-Fi. Now I catch no command no say Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester. Baby I will be obetumi tie through Alexa. You can also listen through us by downloading our app, our Play Store Unity Radio Worcester. Facebook Unity Radio, YouTube opeso hwe dwumadia Unity Radio. Enti yada se mama Alex Kwa. Mami Aba says 100,000 choppable Biden dollars. Wow. Mami nyankwa na waba wonum me kura me ho adwure me. And she goes on to say, you increase worker salary by 30% and finance minister comes to us that it will affect the pocket of government, which is even taxable, but you give people 100,000 choppable Biden money, which is not even taxed. Hey, finance minister won't go to heaven. Oh, Mamia Bajeji. Say finance minister ain't go heaven. Opo tomorrow we will surprise you. City's best will be a draw. We live to see you tomorrow. The best birthday present I won from Manchester City in the morning. Me will breakfast and papa on my birthday. Yeah. Manchester defeat. Yeah. I don't want them to ruin my birthday tomorrow. Please.
You mean City defeat, right?
City's victory.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to twist my words.
No, I said Manchester,
please.
So
I said Man City's.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Okay. I just don't understand why
Man City's defeat.
Let me read this message. It's very important to my heart. Dear, very dear.
Don't mind Mamiaba.
Mami Abaka so be surprise City the any open okre. So who we are saying. I just don't understand why Manucho doesn't like Saka kra. Mami Aba minim so na crash o ba bi hu dia we nim. I just no mama sorry penny investigations
around Stratford 2012.
Kwesi Kwate from Pon say Opo National, we thank God for giving us another day. Nana Addo said in the years past that Honorable Alan will follow him. In view of his statement, I urge all delegates to vote for Honorable Alan Kojo Chiramatin. Hey, Manucho Magandi is saying things so Mamia Bana and also a follow up. I think Manucho is secretly crashing on Saka. Cause Mamia Baya stand as to why Uka will compare Martinelli to Saka now sign Pesaka Semsa. Eric Kwakubu say patriotic voice Elbichum. Regards to Honorable Alan Kojo Chiramatin, the NDC think all Ghanaians have short memory syndrome. So we have forgotten Doomso, cancellation of trainees allowances, and the 3-month pay policy. If we allow the NDC to come again, our children will never forgive us. Greetings to Mr. Kwekun Kansa, aka Pani of Techimentia. Akwasi Usisi Opo lemonade advert on instant transfer to bank account is misleading, and they should fix that before it's too late. As of today, and Nana Mekano, since I joined 2 months ago, I can't transfer to my bank account. I immediately send a message to them, almost for email, bro. Maybe it might be something that you're not doing right. Sending money to your bank account, or maybe it can come from engineering. Into almost for email, mom, fix amount because it be must send it call bank account to me. Okay. I say also you sue Opono. Manu, kwasi ususo you sue Opo. Into agene $10.
Of course.
But
from
customer service no nyamo.
Yeah.
Because it's a onya problem. What be used to code no be onya problem. You can reach out to me and I'll link you up directly to the managers or the engineering so that any problems or doubts or any problems you might be having, because if you almost sign up adding omo card no crano na ye din any ade ni no, then we send your emails and they work on it. Sometimes if you mo dia no ya na I too technical nti eno e dia no, but download Lemonade and I say anybody be download it. I saw it. I almost send it man ni na koy pak rate ni wo high. Get value for your dollar. So na bibia nso to me enko enkan. Okay, yemfa reading of messages ni sio na yemra mehwe other stories na akano. Manucho, share meaning how you are going to combine all these stories with Kalusha say enra we didi amana wenya hangover. Manucho hangover idea.
Hangover there.
So when you hangover idea.
Say be no to yeah, exactly. What's sorry about say.
And no Jack Daniels to me man type about.
No,
for me.
I want to say it, but I don't want to say it too. Yeah, I'm torn between the devil and the deep blue sea. Whichever way I turn, I'm in trouble. So I'm trying to be outrageously smart.
You are trying to be a neutral state.
Exactly.
Exactly. Point now. You are trying to be a neutral state.
Exactly.
Okay. That is all we can no play.
So.
Yeah, move on. Manu, put these stories together. Akufo-Addo is no god. Reverse decision to sack 8 children. But before that, no. Nanado I intervene. Say, Nkwala no ma omunyi omadi. Amoma omunko omu school. Nti that story nearby, Ghana Education Service, Nkwala na di so omadi di Nanado atem. It's been also Akufo-Addo intervenes in dismissal of 8 Kronia then Chiana SHS students. Chiana. Okay, President Akufo-Addo has intervened in the dismissal of 8 female students of Chiana Senior High School. A statement from the Education Ministry on Friday revealed that the president made the move after his attention was drawn to it. Accordingly, the Minister for Education, Dr. Yaose Duchum, has directed Ghana Education Service to revise its decision, the statement said. Now, it will be recalled, say, Nkwalano, say prior to Omo dismissal, they were put on suspension. They suspended Omo and Sana dismiss Omo our Upper East region for allegedly insulting the president of the Republic. Inti Ministry of Education Ekrata Modia Beni. Timamin can release ni ensa kan de President intervenes in disciplinary action taken against 8 students of Chiana Senior High School SHS. Now, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has intervened in the above subject matter after his attention was drawn to it. Consequently, the Minister for Education, Dr. Yaose Duchum, has directed the Ghana Education Service to consider an alternative disciplinary action instead of dismissal. Inti eno ene krata ediakwa koma omonti. That is one topic I'll be sharing. Ediama me na wa hwe osafuma for Oforiata so no e finance minister ya. Oforiata ya to government workers and public workers pay mu 30% base pay increment. Na no Oforiata say be affect public pay. Inti na mama aba refer 100,000 ediama Black Stars Management Committee members akudikwa. Any Ghana for almost sumpa almost sika ya tuma say a be affected.
One is be affected.
Oforiata.
It's one or two and one is be affected.
So what tuma we there? But I say be affected. Government pay.
Anyway, go on. But maybe I'll read the story then. Because
Finance Minister Oforiata says that 30% salary increment for public sector workers will affect government pay. According to him, even though the agreement will benefit workers, it will have an impact on government 2023 budget.
Okay.
The finance minister made this disclosure after government agreed with organized labor for a 30% base pay increase for 2023 financial year on Thursday. In Tienra, and omoye summit. And I've heard what's in the point, and I say,
yes,
I'll say about affect government pays, but and then still on that story, no, almost say GRNMA, almost rabine, and yes, say sikanin tu muno na omu here, name abine and provide equipment. Said the bear omu betumi aye den aye ejuma nti say ya jisika na ano nkyere say eno ano no government must provide equipment aside 30% increment nti manu over to you.
Yes,
take another time can stories nina
some no yeah two
interesting. So you are looking at the 8 children,
yes,
any 30% base salary increment.
Yes,
so
I think yesterday we started 8 year that I mean on no certain terms. You condone say kids who are supposed to be in school and learn. You can have your grievances, you can always share them, but insult there, it shouldn't have a place in our politics. I know back in 2011, I mean it has surfaced again when Esankoma Professor Mills Atamoka said it's not a crime to insult the president. It's no crime in our history books in a day. We did President Temanya crime, but they forgot that tables is latent. But unfortunately, when put Akwayan Kwala, who are the future leaders, we should know better. Then Abentia, you have the guts, the impudence, the petulance to insult a president of a country. Culturally, we are not really brought up in that regard. I think that it should be condemned in no certain terms. Anybody who sits back and see it as an opportunity to cash in and say that the president is not doing well in COVID-19, I'll nearly say it's an evil person, because you say you want to use it as an opportunity to gain some political advantage. I beg your pardon. When your preferred candidate comes, somebody else will feel punched and can equally go that direction. Decorum, common sense should always prevail. But beyond that, so I think GES, they need to sometimes act well. I don't want to say wisely for it to look insulting, but for you to just decide that I'm going to insult the president, that their life should be thrown in jeopardy, unless it's just a circus. You say Jataba we are way beba leopard no ba jaguar, and it's just a role for the president to look as a hero, and I say BB, because it didn't make sense to me in the first place that the best preferred punishment they wanted to give to their kids was to sack them from school, put their very life in jeopardy for insulting a president. I mean, as much as possible, you can punish them. You can give them some adwana say BB. I mean, in the past, I can see in agriculture, because people saw it as a form of punishment. Into much at it reminds you of being way. But at the end of the day, there should also be some preferred, sensible, well thought through punishment to be given to kids, rather than telling them, you see, basic education will be in here. It will rank one day. If everybody in America can read and write, there will be a lot of they will save a 49er, because with the road sign put see one will be trim so him say we're a safety, we're a hazard, don't go near it, and I say we are, there's a problem. So for you to decide that to be the we are telling that their school is what you are going to touch, you are going to touch their very existence to life, their little knowledge they can gain to have a better life, and what's saying now, then which one is this? So in any case, if like 1,000 students decide to insult, and now should be thrown out there to the tigers to bite, I think it didn't make sense to me in the first place. As much as I condemn what the kids did in no certain terms, I think the preferred way more profile was not good, and the president's common sense has found reasoning, because when I saw Kamiakame hitting hard, but he realizing that masa you don't have to go through this. Once you decide to take a public office, it comes with some of these excesses. We should train people to avoid it, but for you to keep or hold on to some of these things there, for me it's bizarre. It doesn't make a lot of way. And
so you think the president has done well?
Oh, has done very well. I mean, just like it's a movie. Rambo baby we need a show. You show movies tough no muda. We show movies 1 million, but open a tough no way. On a killer ninya way. But at the end of the day, the blue man always stays alive and scores a lot of political points for himself. Which it was avoidable. We couldn't have even got into that stage of the whole story. Education minister through the president, through the education minister, have told them that, you know what, be wise as an institution and stop some of this unnecessary attention for yourselves. It doesn't really wash in any certain terms. There are not 30% increment will affect public payers. Where I don't understand the honorable minister is that, so what? So we should pat them in the back or praise them, whichever way, whether you reduce it or increase it, it will affect. We know times are hard, but the truth is that we share the rise of the dollar near the end. The 30% does not even commensurate. We are talking about monies here. In Kola school fees, and I thought I was alone in this fight. But we had the chair, you cry. Kroma say, you try to make education so free. Free SHS, the about 2-3-year-old kids. How much they are paying in Ghana per term? Only God. The BMK Africa is the upside down story. Ube Kroma say colleges are expensive because we have a Juma Bobra. Basic school are cheap. But Ghana, universities are almost free. But basic now, question, how are you? I told you no. And no mono. Ya swan about to say it doesn't really make sense. So this 30% increase, as much as you think it would let you tighten your belt, because the promises, this is what Alan Chamanti spoke about, that we gave a lot of promises. You come in rather, you are squeezing the people. Inflation has been, Professor Hank is 77. Yeah. In Ghana, they must 50, more than 50, more than 50. You find a way to technically be, not to be truthful in Ghana. See, say, Bank of Ghana or interbank rates of the dollar and $9. But in say even on tap even on some of these remittance they are not doing as well in Pono. And then I'm 12 and 13. Yeah. So how do you sit in Ghana and say that interbank rates are 11? Just for propaganda, cheap propaganda. Reason why I like Chamante's policies. People are now ahead and saying that the man has betrayed the president. The must work a truth. We are getting to that stage of our politics. I don't put a chance to be in deep power. I can't cross over. Somebody want too much talk, less action, and lies. And they say, where are you? Lies. Kind of Forata issue. No? Yeah, kind of Forata 30%. I make sure say in Tron. That's where my analysis is coming from. That 30 no say or no catch and say public pay. It's not even enough. Opo, you can't increment. And I'm just a I'm so passionate because I'm paying school fees in Ghana, and I know where I've gotten to and where I am now. School fees, Ben. What's it? Member school fees. Member school fees. Buying school. I can buying school. No, 1% member no buy brana. Oh, I then I'm more buying school more bra. And yeah, my uncle was Spain and back private buying school. That time I was in Ghana. I'm not quite a teacher from says, "Mr. Correct Papa, I should do the right thing because some mom Tiana they don't pay them well near the NT. Things are tough. They are very good teachers, and your mom could train colleges and they teach them how to teach kids or mere basic education. So sometimes I agree, but the truth is that there's no motivation. Into kids, and you don't need to be told say, "Ukoyi public school students, GSS2, no ukoyi private school, no nyomu journal yomu tester." At least never ni pakone name there. The public school students is disadvantage. We have research. We have 100. To say the last buyer na teacher ni bia so okotogo oja classroom no okoto. Exactly. Okofantuma no abre head teacher ni binti. That's what the woman told me. They are not motivated. So they pay cheap. So they are doing other businesses. School they don't bet no kwa. That's what he told me. I can mention the school may come my membership. Men come men swear already. Okay. No, but that is the harsh truth that we are researching. Then 100 from public school, 100 from a private school in Kumasi women. Not sure mu trajectory after 20 years. No, you have another. After 20 years, when you go to tech and go and check how many of them are there. I'm not saying because public school want to mean Madam for Malik or way back nice a big man. Or turn the chrome way school be. Yeah. But he will tell you that none of his mates he knows got to civil engineer class na yet, and also say even got to university. Or more town they be. That is the harsh truth. But more call Montessori is now the upper 100 and your crown, emu 60 to 70 will get you the very top. Oh, that's what we are talking about here. So for me, the 30% are not there. And yeah, enough. It is if you somersault to some Obama Younger new fee somersault, somersault, how to get us more. Okay. So by the 30 is not even enough. But I think it's a good start at least. I mean, numbers don't lie. 1% in part. So okay. To say by what 1,000, I saw by 1,003. 100, I bet. But 1,000 1,000 no you the dollar terms are we lose cry
men from dollar terms
no
two different economies
no but the point is that it's things are expensive the things you buy there
no but men from dollar
two different economies but help clip am use to America be no use to Ghana shampoo na me say be no use
some are quality than others
oh some are close until I'm easy cheap things
but what kind of Saudi say near Europe or American no board in Europe baby but they all live on the same planet until no they are different I think you are making comparison.
So you are telling me that the 30 is okay because that's a different economy.
Manucho, they have been fighting for this for a long time. They didn't even get nothing.
I didn't say it's not okay. In terms of 1 per year, but and you're okay. The truth is that cement and stuff are expensive. Where we are coming from,
30%.
Now, in Tigani, in Choka, say, be Sidanda.
Nasane, Obiana, the money, Obi, minim teacher, Nibia, my own class, and just like you said, was this 6-bedroom.
He is smart. Almost smart.
I want the Ote the Mecano.
Why are you making rhetorics?
And you'll be able to see that we are. So, the priorities.
I didn't.
Obi, many Unimsa Chroma cry war, America high war, many Mobi also in Sidan Ghana. But even though we're capable,
that is
the priorities. That's what I said.
But naturally,
I say, you'll be able to see that.
Oh, yeah, that is the basic rule of life. But the truth is that a lot should be also be capable of. We are teaching here and
all the cement born able to more cardia.
No for cement born to but you give them what can commensurate will be severe. After 70 years as a teacher, you should be able to have a 6-bedroom house. Averagely. In Ghana, you should not rent for life. Don't James say you'll be an Bob Bro, you'll be an obey skinny. They should suffer. President Nampo say a teacher, the way teacher to watch age walk it over heaven. I've been to China, I've been to UK, I've been this place. Teachers equally have a good life.
Teachers in a public sector, it cuts across everywhere.
No, that's what he said. But the whole idea is that public servants, we are marginalizing them. The 30%.
So you feel it's small?
I will not praise them.
Think I'm almost 50%.
Oh yes. Baby,
salary they say to Musa, boom boom sir.
No, baby a dollar ne do no. I say mum 50%. At the end was $6. Within 1 year no, I call 12. What's it bueno? And commensurate
6 to 12 is 50%.
100%.
100%.
Then you give the person 30%. Then you say
send your dollar near the calculation fee. Inflation
dollar near the BBA. Ghana we don't produce anything.
Inflation dollar rate.
Dollar near the Ghana BBA will be if you abroach. Toothpick craft you abroach. Into what say $1 yeah, then you are living in your own world.
Banning your mother Brian Farmer. I say toothpick need those things.
I'm here toothpick or Ghana. Company Bennett.
Some banning. Yeah, they say in your company. I'm coming to my future. I
agree. You see, that is the bad news because look at China. Some of these things are done in stores. Paper near the
finish when I should to other.
But Ghana, you can't move on. The 30% in the short
that I think you summarize it. So
I'm not happy. It's 30%. It's still too small. They want to make a chance. Yes.
You want more money for Mamia.
More money for Mamia.
But I think Mamia is okay.
Mamia, she's okay.
I'm up fight at your munyao.
No, are you okay? I wanted to send you some money. If you're okay, tell me. Then I'll stop.
No, the increment. Sir, in taking effect.
So she's okay.
In taking effect.
Oh, but my to my break kumpa. Or that's why I need and that's also an age now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got two more stories.
Yes,
I mean, pick a course on time. Internet best or her Dr. Nyaho again.
Yes.
I say Nanado relative or no Nyaho ni dinko mo ben pa. I say a close relative of Akufo-Addo told me his problems are spiritual. I say Nanado problems are na nyina ya honhom. A soon problem and your physical problem.
You see, this topic, a very broad.
That's why I wanted you to have a time. And then make us we may bet to my
way. So you my body you man out tonight. Make us saying, did you have me the ones and my mantem? Always bossing, baby.
You are funny.
Baby always bossing because you crash and make us saying, okay.
Mammy ready in your coat, Nibi. Only Joy News, Nekasa. Only Joy FM. The family relation said, Doc, what is happening to your brother Akufo-Addo? And I said, I don't know. You are there with him. And his conclusion to me was that he thinks what's going on now is spiritual. This is exactly what he told me just some few days ago. The statement said that if the president or the country is under a spiritual attack, then we have to sit up properly. Because some of the things that Nanado does, I don't understand them, honestly. Until Dr. Nyaho is even buying to that, into that spirituality, say, Wajedi, because Nyama Akufo-Addo, the Akufo-Addo he knows.
Yes.
And yeah. Inti say Omane is under spiritual attack there, we should sit up.
Anopa, you know they are not alone.
From
a lot of Asofoni idea in the past. I wanted to remember their names and check the stories. Yeah, the presidents and what shed the Wanyama corner is so much unlike.
BB.
Yes, we've all heard some of these things.
Because
your cousin, I mean, he's not being able to manage well to the extent that your own people, their future, they are thinking about their future elections. Just let the man go silently. Fanakas are not resigning. What's it? No. Me the so my man is second wife.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you then akonta mining and sama benina obiabo boganesa clergy nyake bino. Well, you go boldly to say that as you speak, obi antumunda.
Akonta mining
illegal as you know do abrofa show as you speak now. Just about China now no can. But to OSP, but you compromise possible outcomes of investigation.
Yeah.
By speaking, because we've always said that in our constitution first. Minya some state here Biden embed did not know on Kabibi. Just at the end of the day, we compromise it. Because you put people in position and you resource them that when you be obi citizen of Kroma. We an interview not the manner. Fala Obiba Kroma, what's a border? Okaso Rema. Fala no crampono. Next time now we rim another person can come and cause the idea that you are the more first one or a mistake. Intermediate papa, so go and fight it. You see, we've gotten to that stage. I said this too because I remember when Atamels was at the castle praying, you know. On no have a castle. You turn the castle into a prayer center. Yeah. So you should set up. You electing some bonfire mine and Kebemo Palmer back my president of Ghana. You see, so sometimes you are forced to think that his idea of Christianity it shouldn't really go to that extent. But I'm one person now that could do that I knew. I've always said it. I've always told you that I think he would have been a better president in 2008 because he was younger, he was vibrant, and he knew what he wanted. But after 8 years, it was more like being in the wilderness. He looked drained, he looked under-resourced. Into a nature said, I said childhood fantasy has been fulfilled. So he just wanted to just live it to the fullest. And none any do say because it doesn't really see a divine intervention here. Because I don't know of any possible thing say some new policies maybe enter Ghana and also say some proper thinking will go through for us to have redemption of our economy or the people be liberated. The only cue I take from when I say, I ask now what about your brother? I'm taking cue say why not in crocodile come one body?
I say brother.
So nature say I mean it should be somebody who is a bit more about say by my own and a hermaphrodite.
No. Nipakono catch Dr. Nyaho say you didn't understand the statement. Nipakono na catch Nyaho.
Nyaho the bisan say what is happening to your brother?
I say he the family relation said. He the family relation I'm quoting. He the family relation said and then comma and then quote sign. Doc, what is happening to your brother Ekufuado? And I said I don't know. You are with him.
No, any brother and mom, no, okay.
I know, auntie, Obisa say, na dog then as he say, and another. I know, son, me, Obisa me, I want to know what they be. Until you tell me, I don't know, can say.
It even so makes the point valid that means on any family relation in him says something is fundamentally wrong.
Yeah, he's not doing things.
And I'm not sure it's about screws being screwed to the head. Want to make us say, maybe. But spiritually, some people, you see, this way sometimes I believe in the juju part. I don't believe that it's a Buddhist people. By Bible, be would dimbiano, would dimbiano, honor. And there were fallen angels who were thrown from heaven. Now, this Satan answer, he was a cherubim. He sat, Jesus, our no neighbor, technically, because he was made special and he was waiting. I'm saying this thing to mean that evil forces are in this world. He allowed him to come. He fought against truth and lies, and truth won. But it was not a war that they killed human beings. It's a war that truth had to survive for light to be thrown to this world. Individually, he's become an angel of darkness. Individually, people can be manipulated. Evil spirits will take over and destroy you. Sometimes not even your family. It's still they are evil spirits. I believe strongly in those things. Well, I tried one debate with evil spirits with my bonnet because things are not easy. Obi are fighting their own battles, and sometimes it is not physical. Physically, you make mistakes. So, in principle, I agree in no certain terms that the way our president is going and doing things, say nipa dia and then bro. Bro.
Okay. I think there's one topic that I wanted you to finish for me, but time constraint. Yeah, very important. I want you and Kalusha to maybe, God willing, Monday and Friday. It's about religious divisiveness. Start here into MPP campaign. There is a story here that former NPP MP has been accused of inciting delegates to vote against Bawumia because he's a Muslim. Obeka say Canada, Japan. Say boss audio say churches and say omuntuaba say amudi Bawumia mun pesa kramoni be di omoso. Ghana, we've lived harmoniously up to this stage. MPP bema me Christoni me kramoni identity mu aba mu party nim na etumenya larger effect to the country and we'll be looking at that.
Yeah, but it's a full topic.
Yes,
so listen to us on Monday. I have a lot to say, but I won't say. I won't divulge anything till. Besides, it will help for a larger research work to make it to enrich it. And so Monday, join us on Monday for us to have religious divisiveness. Well, is that the way to go, or will it eventually creep into our politics and destroy where we are?
Okay.
Or it was.
Inti callers na Friday. You about to say 26 minutes to the top of the hour. Ne akofa news no. Tiyama callers no so for mo adwenkyere emra. Sabri dey do phone in segment no so. Inti dia also ya ne say offer phone now afrɛ 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 outside Ghana. Now the +1 ashe enimu. Ya dey aseda Emma Anochi Chrome Restaurant, Asamas Trading, Dan Auto Repairs, Dr. Kwabi Scientific Care, Gold Coast Catering Services, Kumasi Market, Anochi Trading and Cold Store, Lemonade Finance app as I say wajibe bia boso NFA Kesipanso Kodiama Dream African Market 369 Benko Street Abafo Fropolo 1 mantem now so see the can for 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 your farm calls no yen sha se emfi Nana Ojam Boama asoye Nana apom te say
continue so yeah so damage can not see to not cool store me say o mo mafa and I say Mr. Dasu da not too fast me personally na me try for John Alan for George Samatin President Bosuo Oba Amagana Sujini Pepe Yaba ya system na me me Kenya na say ye mana omukudi to be enya brashem Kosita some are some tatase a person na na do dan ko kufa do no you but so in Kenya can say the no what you should be mano and Canada can see a best so education minister kana Caribbean yam punish mo kaka me de mo ku school na dia me be ma say on the mo ku school no mo presence am mo empathy ya sa mo na mo ya ne san fa mo ku school no mo tra me mo empathy
na Ojam asama u kai de say ne nka wa mo ku school no kra ye we see am find the alternative
me pass wa mo see mo ku school no
na obi na so obi ko school wi anana also to me passing in social na otumi ato aso etumi dia mobra na uti mu den papa jambo ama nana yedasi weekend dia say every weekend muza dia uni agro bacha wa number 3490 no una drus we are na 0093 ko 3490 e hoya
Hail Salasi, we can say few goals.
Hail Salasi, we didn't hear. Me dekeke.
Yo, that was it. Better say, betcha million goals for US and they have for US in Michelle Munina. Now, Metro Hamilton to American Castle could be Musubema. I have original police PRO, a year inspector could you watch it. Michiano so. Now, if Machia, a year, Honorable Alan could do Trematin. The incoming president, MPP delegates, I didn't say, you better Bamano, now a befa MPP Frank Anona, a bear Mantegin Amagana, and Yama Akoso Amaye. Minia, a year and Mofreya, 77 Mukudin and Branson. Now, in Yaman Penina to Abamano, Umudi Dina Tem, Utoi, and Chay, Nankamidian Cadiment, Cametro and Penini say, come on, Pano Hum, Senka, Oma, Mumesua, and that school no etchum of Ranasun Kakra. If you say, yet we need the first time a BSC, it may be a brown mutual year 2020 what you know a branch bi so saa be ye bi saa e ma wono so be didi o man panyina tempo to e ma ye de che no che ayese Ghana ha no obi a ye bibia e pa achew na to atwa indiscipline do so e pa achew no eno na ma Ghana ye ntimi nko anim no e tu mre bi a what ye dey na iti form na de mra ne da no na de ato ho next time no obi me ye biem because the o man panyina ye ebe kakra mmofai bi beta asole abedi atem ntia no ye de beke ana ye be ye dey eye nyina ya atem ya wodi nyame nyaduma
nyame council ho ye da se me bacho yes sir 0093 hoya oh too bad lines ni nyina drop nipa wo so nyina adrop 5083049394 5083049394 Mr. Musa mumfancha nipa enuma na wo so nyina line no adrop ofra ye be fa Unity Radio 1039 of Bosuo ni 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 Bacha Hoini. Hello. Mbajo what doing kan? Hello. Yeah, what doing kan? Yeah, 00 Dabi me bacho munti munya daje munto wo wa number is 0093 una ba first into udi kan 0093 di
ajo na mentia wa bega funi na opo na me fanti mo den so ma chief Alan Semate the next president any ura ko kun kan stand do na friend ni o attachment ya opo ne de kakra omukuji se nyambra nsem no se de minu anum bi enya aka no se akwala ye de wa ko school se kokosia de na ntimi kokko classic dem president na wi a wa ta be pacha woni ade me se achepa ko mbe jatma enka wo ye stack wo mo no mo ko private school nanado na
wa intervene you so tell story no afa
opo enka wo ye mo ko private school no mo ko cheska wo no hu se sika no mo fu tia no mo bra no mo hu se emu oya e se akora ye de wa ko school ko ade no who opportunity na who just who actually Jonathan the one na who dem employment it be dey me e be class omo ji atuma e mo ko dey omo enyu omo dey student onu an didi enu an edu ani opi a obe school mu anu abesia na be ko sa na ma first uye boni e teacher ni ati aba wa show ene ye uba akwara ba o school ma e ti ase na ye jaye na ase ye say nti se enso bi ama na de re nya ebe bia nkwara no be jirka ju fatam aba be pacho ni na me ko imam tancha ira Alan Kojeche Martin the next president medase
okay yadase ambacho wa number ye 7275 last for 7275 una do sumbacha wa ya yeah odisheba na Bosuo wi ana Raman ko na fe 2950 so ato mainti odisheba
mo pia wadawuma the head chief partner former chairman was central meeting chawabidi ako no flame o tu chief power me say for in former na mo mudi juma no give my pass the next president chief Alan Kojeche Martin the developer kwam ama ona munku aba ama betoni makwana so say e kamen ko anka dile time o se make stuff for pai na o mo tie ye mo fana ye room ko school no ye ti really fa hodi no na enka no sei enya school no ko school a do send the to me na kwa kitwa no wo e kan say o mo mesh wo was a trouser and to man about that for no Enkrano, Omutini, a country, some fata. Kitchen, or Chelbana, or what to school. Now, all this journey, I will go to Qua. This is the time of the tree, and some, I was a saddle. Never comes so qua. Janai, dear, Nikitan, you grow, I follow, Never to be a Katia, and then the Some penny and penny for Kudi, or that's from a third minister. As a CSC in Bosuo, Moto, as a focus, and the 5 members of India, US Abuja here. Now, the next president of God, His Excellency Majesty Fino, and someone could go, who kill me. So, Korea, one city, what's in your lobby over $30 million. Papa, when you make a jump on in Cabot way, and then when you go from a type war. Papa, I'm seeing the new customer headquarters. The milk of one and Pia, I'm for the jail. Because you may be at their call, since the Tuma, or the Nina, to what they say, or the home money. What do you get? I will fuck up Malaysia. Now, someone I'm trying to remember. Yes, you can't ever say, only someone wants you. The other one, my pastor, get a first one, like delegate. You are saying, you're saying, you're saying, you're saying, also the training of our penny areas. We need to go.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's CP. Mracho number 2709 When I do see Yanko.
Champion Oppo National, the great commander.
Raman 1 Yanko.
Oppo Nambo Abasunami Chairman Namani Chonami Chamina Kalusha near Jumapana Juma Suma Mobo Emma in the Unity of the Review for Bia Bia Namin Tia Aye Joseph Yamin National Organizer in this Namicha.
Oh yeah, Okra came or some afraid Yamin because about US. He's here. I'll call him after the program. And
the friend.
Okay, so Baba Michelle is in Jessa, friend. Yeah.
Yeah, campaign as a man and term. And I didn't couldn't do so bread. I told a friend of Minister or bit you.
Okay, yeah.
Baby time, I mean, Chopo. Opo, I say, and some I also a young Kolana Semno.
Yeah.
Also, me, the one I come to buy me Pandamuye. That's a Enya omampeni kura nanado eye unana anasa papa ana uofa na mino matresa ubi se kana kasan no eye suni e ban o kan se genya obi mari kwatena radio station e ko di a former great president atamse papa se bona nimse chimpanzee amma national security for confano Ate mo pare se omunjano no opo enne yen kasan na yetu otimafo no ye sopo ye mampinfo ke dio matem se obi me na na do mabusia mu a enye opo bra me bre se ye papa former president ofo mabusia mu a ye bra me bre ye papa let's president no mabusia mu a ye bra me bre ye papa John Dramani mama be ma kuduro fo ba kopɛ so kan mabusia ma nya bra me pri na yetimi support play for way asema ye ni kwa se ye kan tro mo kwa ne ti o matam opo mo ye bu ye man pri for ye mo bu ye pe obi a wa nyini ke obi a e se ro se no ba e me te se obi a do manu atum nkwala no fu chanti no
that's Raman
na ye pa
okay Raman what time naso. Okay, Unity Radio 1039. Call us Nedos into Mestre Samoba. Na Yansu Dasi Raman. Na moya intentem said about Ubia Subinya Biakana yet to me a winter.
Hello.
Yes, I'm about your word. So, 2950 Sawaka Sameboa.
Opo men Kasai, great to Sama.
Great to Sama. When the only be number say, okay, 2950 Yanko, great to Sama.
Opo me chow no abeja poina, and I mean come home near Juma. Papa Mobo Mao my concro Ghana. Chiamini Aquaduto Georgia Sante ne my Jamra, Mechia Munina.
I almost cried to a catcher. Ade, a Jamra name Mike. I
wow in the Ghana economy, my wild in I said
na nsa mi no mdi nkomo a mo kire se nsa ho kire no mu ade pa nti ama ka ko mu nya no mbi atok ready
Matias
opo mame nkomo asem so de enkwala ye enkwala bone pa etwe o ma so yi na enti sa da bia obi be ne abepa cho obi be ne abepa cho esi etwe o ma so na say jebe yi o ma di plan na ke yi o ma di na ayen said da ho anadisia ama ma konkro Ghana ti sa da bia sana kran be ye oni so mbe pa cho a be ji o ma tu ade amu ye na enye eti eso se ke yi o ma di plan ke be beta na ayen said da ho ama obi a hu se okoye se kafetia o ma panyina na panyi bia cheno obenya hu asotwe
okay
eti saade na esa kanifo no job na esi fom no mo hwe saade ana ma me san ko so se da man panyina se wato ayi akatiam wala je ya dana se pa se de wato o makatiam se de o man isi ahoche si bai na watinya ato o makatiam dia ya dana si
yes that
so sa opomi de obesiama obi abe
the great Osama me chia me krum for kokobra ne o chiri krum ne for safo nyina wa
opo me kwai no don kuma chena bra na me kwai no
mate
man ho no
mate
ke don kuma na studio so me mister questions pa
mate
say that we are about you krom tramene de coffee so man to be o ma nye
yi labor employment minister me of no yeah mate okay ya beka sa
Mate chairman ne coffee so pa sa kwai na onam so na wa ni krom kwai ayi say ayi gates no o me no ne don kuma emfa wa ni no mu kwa on be
medasi great Osama Kojeboku apom ti say to aso wi na mame abako
obo ye beta obo adi ase so odi na so ache opo mame ba me ncha enkoma assemblyman opo ba bi onam dia nyankopo onka no no nto ensupamu ne so opo ye monitor emta mani ko yipa obo kikadi na mini ade to Osama e kana mta matie di yipa ye beta o mampanyina ase ni sise pa wo katra say by quarter of 2023 no was starting year no dey free as my force so sabi obo so omu na so omu ka so omu nye bibia na ama o man mu aye dindin ne mom no obo mi da ka na mpeza me ka kan wana me ka tre abaye adwuma e fo nyina ante obo 30% aye dey to maka to mi obo say e say aban o ma na ni da ho na so obi an kwa adwuma no one secure permission wa nya hwe na what na fie no ka Bosuo no akwa akodi 30% in the opo anta ye no mu end the year because igidi the sapper you are the county nyina no ni nyina be fi IMF sky a wodi bai edi sanka excise kanu ene o maka twa odi aka ho na enam say demonstration ana na ya ka tuesa kola edebe ana o ma panyina gina obo nti ebe sira obo zunya adwuma den o ko ko den emo papa no say de be ya o ka se quarter of 2023 no the new papa ana ne ti pa wa se ni nyina no ebe ba mu nti bigini say eno no dey start adwuma fo no so nti ebe sira obo omuzu nkonko de emo papa no na ne onfa ne ntuma pa efra ko ankwa ni dia no so me last word opo kwano am ya wuza oba tan na ba ma tan minim se de be aka no yate ampanyifo na ka se akola jana na gu osra so a sabi ya be pa ne mo ye nta papa no atie nyina so pam ankwa no ko enkaye that was it omu baba ba tan je no ma ba ba sani aboni dimbo ne ne die odo omu boni chom ne mbom ni DS aso twibi ho a omu fama nkwa no ko me ma so twa me be de man nkwa na anu se emze mi nia ba ku bi de odi ka gata no kan ye ne omu de student ne mbom no school no no omu press school no ka go pin so omu be we school bo enu mbom no so be ma next time no bi ka sa tia bi a obo omu ba de hu ye de be ya Ghana ya fa pa ni akasa tia be be no etwa obo omu ni nyame nya aduma
nyame nka mo nso mo ho mame aba from Pantai Government Hospital Accra mame etisen
nyame adum opo
onyankopon adum na me ga say obe mame happy birthday in advance oba mensankan
le ba mensu
my inti mame
so for me try on the telefone ni na me try mami cho so asani ka be me try mami famra na kanu 30% ndi enko be bia rewa
amanu cho we de ocha me anim asem kan wose na wasumu a
enso kanidi enyoke ntimtrewa manicho so eleba manembra
okay
yo mechi anu tia we tefo ni na ena me kasa me contribution kasa me sum mani eyan kwala na amu ensam anyambra sam mu kodi in fact social media moye kra ya bibi mu hano. I don't think social media is helping us because social media even though say you have a displeasure and maybe cause I don't think say you will resort to social media to insult.
Yeah.
And see, I don't want
it's because of the way I am penning phone be any bloggers ni be so use medium no and infiltrate into yankwadano so.
Dear question na blogger the that message who are dear tema so you know they see it and they think say
exactly it's normal. Yep. See, because first no first na hard say obeti say suku ni akodi di omampani atem. Like you dare not but now everything is becoming so common. I don't know.
They are more exposed now to the social media links, you know. That is what and the unfortunate part is they are picking the negative side.
Yep, you're right.
The unfortunate part is they are picking the negative side.
You're right.
And no I am one with the same. In the other Mantonians, power standing on this list, no. The punishment bill, now so the very deterrent. And I say so. So I think now that he has made his intentions clear, no, I don't think retaliating when somebody says something against you is the best. Obi kama sema no I better reply no. I don't think it is the best. It's the next thing say. To see now the highest office administrator ne maybe wo no ma.
Onchucha so.
O ma ni opo mi ma no be see. Me ma me say o tia.
O ma mi asan ba wa ba kra o.
Asai.
Oh, catch say amana kwa ba o see amana fish pan so why this year there Nyankopon ya aduma mo be hu me o Ghana this yes mo atiti petrol so nti meba Ghana.
But I say
yo mama fish pan. Amen. Afi we de mama aba o be hu me why. Obe hu me o Ghana yes mo atiti petrol so nti zidi betumi aba. Okay. Yeah, mama ya was say. Okay, mama finance call am cho wow number 8638. We are no lumai corner 148 in so we e kra. Ono be last caller. Enti 8638. Yes sir, how any?
Opo.
Yes sir.
Bibi abokode.
Onyankopon ne yedi ni mba cho na nso e.
Nti ba Ghana ho. O de bra na go. Oh, we try to call back on it now.
Azemo.
Oh, come on, I am doing the Ghana commercial swansi.
Eda Sivinia. Mind you.
Opo ma me for application so na me tia with manyan for Alan Kwadu Trematin. And I fear papa as bidi akom or so ba America o bidi holidays. So so na papa Benadai.
Benadai there ya ne wa ha o tie programming as I speak with you. We are in the same town. Honorable Benai, me body pa. Oh, sir, yeah, that's it.
Oh, top of the Philly fucking.
That's it.
Opo, Mamen Conquerana Samso. Osha and Crano. Almost first video nearby, and Osha Passana and Crano 7 minutes. Almost dimina, almost video. It means, I said. Omonye bibi ejina so we no mahana de bia ndeka tete do do na edi fifi enkora no wo show musuban ni omo ne ye eni ne mabi omo ya me video ba se ke wa no bo jira mo pa cha na me hu so ade na mo ye omo ni omo ni mu maye ni pa bi na show mo se mo ye de mo nye bibi na o mampani ye de enti mo nka le bi e ka so mampani ye oba tampa ma se first gentleman of the land na se be se bin kran kwa mo di na ni mo twitwi fom ni sem bia mintimi nka obo fi de kesi so a opo nya fe do baby as one penny or my GS no so do mura de e adwuma yes set example man ko bia if you say say money in head so be twa so for your first one the first one boy ba ko so be the same thing actually or the part of my penny de e de no we use yes the second one I ma kuku down for mochi
maku 8
aba be just so share oh e blend e ma the over the we are for na you know be head eti na wo se step ye Ghana ha no ye ma pa ni step won fam na de enya adwuma opo mi wie ni sa de na me ko akatua ya tututu mu no fa eye we mom agba adwuma ye for step mo ye na abantu akatua mu abantu mu be kama media obia spread news no ba to akatua ma awon ka abani do to akatua mo san fa sa passion ye de emna bonten emba aban na baso anya usade abane ya na ade aso mani the bana mo be cancel mo hye na ase ye tiefo ye na enya aba adwuma na ye sabe kama mo de dia e fa na mo sa ase de abane ma mo kwa de anso mani oh this time 30% yes capital
yeah
30% amount mo wa Ghana and ma
I think it's a significant increase I think it's not bad yeah
because it's dollar number from that they are more promo na nka dollar no cost no so na nka mo na nka money agiu ya ni Ghana de ni wo ba wo mo kan de
ai ekoma ya yenye de no enye se eye de pese ba yenye de no se be ye da de man ye de ni se unse Ghana no se ade no dollar no kosra na mo atutu niomem but e ba fo ma mo ntutu nioma so ntie ba sa yenso emia ye more because hwe o koto cement baako first na cement baako kra before we be na 75 or 70 something now cement is 100 cedis 100 cedis yeah now to go cement dey to go kra be say but I call 100 cedis but dollar ne drop e ba ya be do 9 something one cedi kra fi cement ne so nti na broche for no so e kosora because e sa na balance na so aboy so what I say se mo betete no mo so dia
baby I come be no profit to penfaso on me so oboka
e was say abanhwe sa de no eye ho adwuma because on say metie Peace FM news metie Peace FM news as mo kan say an dollar no cost ro no e na ekofa ne money instrument so but the question is say dollar no time as di na ho de confirm na dollar no kwa na ekono na obi nso akofa ne oma bebre agu ho dadawo eno de otumu de jefaso but do the opposite you see emra nya adwuma Ghana that's the only negative side. And you man now
one says sana mani ngade a one say sani panna o ye sani nyina o twabo ye no sisi e o dwa so no edu kwasi ara no wa kwatena so de mu edu fi
ada say ekoma ya ma for front to aso ye beto aso Monday nyame ya emi shamo ye da say God richly bless you olumai
opo
salam alaikum
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh
thank you
opo mamenchia na mendawa se na menchia wa pamfo na menchia the godfathers Mr. Dance of Dan Auto Repairs anso na chama 1 chama Kujago yes bia ne Allah nhihye na menye ne ye ema ye nyina opo saluka de mala sanda zoa opo sa GS ne nkwala insense ma ba ye atense nkwala na dia o ye no kire bia o mu finu awufo bi ambe wo mumba bia na ntitia nema nkwala na de bia bonten na kire awufo no su eno mo ban ya mo de tifi ko sa wo tete wo mba ye onyame kwa so a akwala na nkogina ba bi ndidi penyini atem te se de nkwala na ye no opo ade nkwala na ye ne de nyame ani ma no kure ni na entwa ye a ensete so
kra
na so punishment na GS na de ba ye no so na me traumasi because they knew say that punishment to a backfire down man penny be intervene omunim because na e 2 hours e be stacking kwala na school and I opo abana so akufo ado e se wo e ba tampa oni option bia than the other ye no it's essence na akufo ado oni option bia it wonya ade bia ye oba tampa bia ade bia no aye oni option ade na make opo no kwa na make na ye wo Ghana ha obi kwatina radio Fox FM say atamusa ni mse chimpanzee ama CID for national security for kofano NPP for year press conference e wa Accra e condemn national security for them kofa branch no atamus babonti be kasi enjaya branch no aseme na esankuma kae Yen you name say Sankuma a lawyer kese or Ghana. Ultimate Bob 5 to 6 lawyers on boy Sankuma. Sankuma Becate and your bonnet. So be the deal man penny at him. And your bonnet. Hypocrisy and double standard now. And why your man was still my hair, say a jai. What's anybody say be the deal man penny at him? Even as low to crack cabby. If you didn't call any and Chaye. Now, your man was still my hair no Ghana and it says silent. Kwaku boy, he don't quite no radio, no did you for them. Now you're forced. Now you're dead because did you for them. And the captain, somebody trouble Kufado. Can someone, yeah, I say Catholic penny because on your platform, now end this for air day. Kevin Taylor, air day. End this about power. Not our phone, not our Thomas did the best year so. Only best year so at that time, the DNA Becca.
Namuko attack
power.
Namuko attack because more.
Make I say your power, no? What do you call it? Yeah, that's about 20 days. The Mugabe now radio so say. Akufo-Addo akwa many upon training or Nigeria. Na Akufo-Addo ba man penya 3 months yiri bewu. Me busa Akufo-Addo yiri tiatia na wawu.
Bisa Mugabe.
Ye din attempt Akufo-Addo din attempt so ntimi man penyi no be ya wa emre no. And then wonya din cheta ma no president no. Ye bi try atamos. Ye di Akufo attempt friend atai. Ye di Rollins attempt di debe ni farmer president Mahama. And the idea of my Ghana, about Bruno, you saw any about what to be the Atamwa, any about what to be the Atamwa, and I have Yakuza, we are somebody. And the idea and Palanis was Nanka MP Parliament no badi, and the Jomo one time country of Banner 37 now, so MP, and our president. Tell the Corona, Tessibuate, Shatam did you see or more. Tamji jomu ti omo na nkwala ni na social media omo shedi na ti me say yam training for no and na kwala obi ko wi abanche anabo ayi ojo aponche a ye be jele 10 years now enra ma mi bi say excavator asaya omo ko ye ni 4.5 billion ni aye din excavator le boy say 5.4 billion or so 4.5 billion and omo ko repair excavator no ye din but mo bi ko wi aponche. And tell them be a never be a favor and penny follow. And then this has been our power. My auntie and this is penny behind. So then this is follow after the penny follow. I'm young in the Pana and Fima. I put a pellet any padeno. But the prisoner or move. Charlie said, the Abomo, no money, but the whole. Babu apele no mu hema. Okay, Olumaya dase. Oya dase. Suli ya bai aya to manu. Ya njaya. Egbedu me nkwalale mfasa yi. Akamra nso musu ndi atemo.
Yeah.
Omo be ye jama foforo bi so ye no. Ene na dangerous. E won ye se we near start from there. But I say.
Onim de ntia na me ma ukasa chesa no. Because and now we education, powerful delivery power, any contribution. God bless you. Why are they?
Thank you so much. I'm humble.
Okay, my main family last call. I'm bacho 6148. Oh, last call and both 6148. In the line I drop. Okay. The attorney said don't call up on Usima Insia. I was picking my last caller, Nanka Yakwakofa News, no. But in the absence of the last caller, Honorable Prince Oseje Kumo London. Mechiao ekwanso nkoso pa enemy aminua osei James osei nso mechiao me ba chao 6148 me pick one online drop ye ba join hwan ya o ye me last caller ba join hwan ni
Opo National, good evening.
Ba chao yeah, good evening ba join hwan ya
Me pacho George Asante.
Hey George, you see ate won ka che no abai munya ne tam na your time na so kra one about 176 about pound Ghana. You go for news no why?
Me Olumaya ma me won diri me. Wa yes or ye patriotic. Hey.
Yes sir.
Akufo-Addo ade no ye no. Eh best. The so man pani ya ena ye man pani waye no opo yakopo now mintimi enfa mo time ni na ba Olumaya be ya no
Olumaya Kasapa wa de otufo. That's most important. But Ibrahim, your time now, so my just 30 seconds.
Opo me do ase me my elite na me bompa ya mamu se de adikan fo e bompa ya mamu no. Na me na Oluma me da na se pa. On se ade e koso yi no. Ene nyina ye ntike ya anase kasa binu a ye politicians e ko reduce e ko kasa. Aya na omu kasa na mu didi mpanyin vota enna nkwala ni ya mu de sa na emano.
Okay.
Nti opo yempom pa yemma say the bia mu my education. Yakupon kam ho wache.
Yes, you're Darcy. Ibrahim, thank you very much. Abusia your time now, so unfortunately we couldn't pick any more calls. But your Worcester numbers be more free and now so bad more line drop away. More fan cheme. Line is why I hot. It's not my fault. Yeah, try say benya nipa bibra kasa said the bear. You need to me your money. Let's push hard.